And Judy.
Good morning, Edie.
Mm. Hey, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy,
and together we're the Rainbow Grannies. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I didn't even have my first cup of coffee yet. I can't wait. See what happens then.
Hey, I want to thank you all for joining us. We're getting the TikTok up at the same time right now, so we're just kind of waiting for it to send out the thing that lets everybody know we're here.
Zan, hi, you're already
Hey,
on there,
Zan.
man. You are on
Now
it.
that's on it, and thumbs up already and everything.
All right.
Well, Zan,
You got it together.
I want to thank you for joining us. I'm probably going to repeat this. Let me fix my hair here.
We got Sharon over here saying good morning. We got
Hey,
the folks joining
Sharon.
us over here on TikTok.
Yeah. Hey, everybody on TikTok, tap your screen. Let's get us some likes going on. Let's get us something happening here. Let's pull this up a little bit so you can see everything real well. Thank
I
you.
put mine on too. Geez, I wonder if Edie's on here live today. Let me take a look.
Do you think so? Hey, morning, everybody. Morning. I'm just giving everybody a chance to come on in. I'd say this is the best cup of coffee I've had all day.
All day?
Yes.
Everybody getting your cup of coffee, Vince. Your cup of tea, your juice.
Hey, everybody, tap that screen. Tap the screen. Let's show TikTok that we are out here, out proud.
Out and proud and with your hot cocoa.
Of course, we're going to talk a little bit about what happened this week, but we're not going to dwell on it. We're going to talk a little bit about it. I know
everybody's mind.
I know it's on everybody's mind. Let's give it a chance for everybody to get on in here so we can all talk about it and make ourselves feel better, and it's going to be all right.
Because she came by to give us a message to pass on. So we're going to do it. She loved, so one of the things that she wanted to do is change the fashion of Secret Service. Because she liked the glasses we had.
Yeah.
Yeah. She let us know that.
Yeah. It's all good. Morning, Rachel. Morning, Dustin. How you guys doing? Let me see if I can switch this on to.
So we can see the writing. There we go. Tap the screen.
Tap the screen. Morning, Wesley. Morning, Jody. Buy something, my president. Let's see. Yes, tap the screen. Thank you, Wesley, for taking care of that. I'm going to start out right now with saying, hey, I want to thank all our moderators for being like here and on it. I woke up this morning and we were talking about maybe sleeping in, and I know, shut your mouth, Edie. We were talking about sleeping in, but he was talking about also that I probably been almost 4 years that we've been doing this, coming on every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8:00 in the morning live and having coffee with the Rainbow Grannies. We also have a YouTube channel that people come on and they watch it afterwards, and it's being recorded right now. Currently, right now, it looks like there's 4 people on the YouTube. Would you do me a favor and type something in the screen there so we'll know you're there?
We can give you a shout out.
Right.
And minimize the chat and hit the thumbs up symbol.
Yeah.
That way it'll push the algorithm out, because we're ready to have a really just nice morning this morning.
I want to tell you here. I'm Edie.
I'm Judy.
And together we're the Rainbow Grannies. Thank you very much for being a new follower. Anybody that's a new follower, we appreciate it. It's a lot of fun.
From Chicago.
We are part of the LGBT plus community. Yes, we are. We're not going away. None of us are ever going away. We're who we are.
We're here. We're queer.
Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. And
baby, kiss the lady.
Okay. And every time you send gifts like Erica just did, we get to share a little love. We get to give a kiss. So we appreciate that, So that's what's going on. Hey, my house, how you doing? Hello. Let's see. Julie, that's right. It's right, Julie. No matter how bad some people wish we could go away, we're not going away. Sarah.
Sharon got some exciting news to share.
What is it?
Come on, Sharon, let us know. My house, too, is over here. Hello, good morning.
And by the way, good morning from Kentucky. Appalachia Wig or Witch. What?
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say we've got Australia in the house, Chicago in the house, Kentucky in the house, Pittsburgh in the house. Where else everybody from?
Right.
It's Salt and Pepper.
That's right.
Good morning, ladies.
I'm Pepper, she's Salt.
That's right.
And we're not going nowhere, no matter Florida, how Baltimore, hard you may wish. This is what it is. Good morning,
Nashville, moving to California, New York. All right, Nebraska, Louisiana in the house, Virginia, Maryland. I needed some Rainbow Grandmas. I'm from Nebraska, Virginia. Oh, went fast.
Hey, we're here.
Mobile, Alabama, Oklahoma, not giving up. Chicago, Indiana, New York, Canada. Why do you have to go somewhere? You look so positive and nice.
We're not going nowhere.
Philly, you know,
we ain't going nowhere.
Boom.
We're just letting
Colorado,
everybody know this
North
is the way
Carolina.
it is.
Oh, I'm missing somebody. Yeah, he's going so fast.
They're flying by so fast.
Pennsylvania,
But I
New York,
want to
North
thank
Carolina,
you all
Arizona.
very much for coming out and watching us and talking with us and having some coffee. Did everybody get a cup of coffee this morning? Did you get your coffee? Because I'm going to tell you, I made the best part of coffee this morning, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It's really good. I'm moving from
I found the
Detroit
secret to it. I found the secret to a good cup of coffee.
Wait. Who's going from Detroit to Nashville?
That must be where Sharon's going,
That's what
huh?
I'm wondering if that was Sharon.
No way. So fast. Sharon. Let's see. Sending you love from Puerto Rico. You know what? Puerto Rico. Let's see. Wait. Woman and Wolf, do you think maybe you could send us an invitation to come? Oh, look, I got flowers on my head. Thank you. Because we'd love to come to Puerto Rico. Oh, my God, Sharon. So you're relocating to Nashville. Wow. Do you like country music? I do like country music. I love country music. Look at all these gifts we're getting.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Thank you. Every time you send gifts, we give kisses. And I'm going to tell you what else.
In the world and have a day as amazing as both of you are.
Oh, thank you so much. You know what? Every time you send these gifts, they all go to this nice little account. And TikTok sends us a check once a month. And in that check, oh, thank you. It's never really big because we all know TikTok is $1 billion company. They ain't giving it to Rainbow Granny, but they give us a little chunk of it. And when they send that little chunk of it, we're able to get us a pizza and everything like that. Yeah. We're able to get us a pizza, a little extra stuff and all that. So
that's where we were going to go on our honeymoon, but COVID hit.
Hey, what I'd like is everybody that's in here that's not a follower to make sure you're following right now. That helps build the community. We are part of the community. You are part of the community. I want to tell you, we're going to talk just a minute on what happened this week. Right. This week came with a lot of disappointment for a lot of people. Yes, we all, I don't know how, it doesn't matter how you voted or how you feel. It is what it is. And it is what it is. Kamala did not win, and it's okay, because life goes on. This is not the first time that we've had a disappointment when it comes down to elections. Mm-hmm. It seems like no matter, people are really shook up about it, and I understand, and a lot of our rights are being threatened. But since the beginning of time, when they've been having elections, right down to Washington and Lincoln and everything, there was always somebody that was going against them. Right. So that's why you vote, because you got one on this side, got one on this side. It's almost like the Steelers and the Browns, you got a Steeler team, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose.
But that's just the election.
Yes, because we are always still going to be who we are.
Right.
You are who
nobody
you are.
Could ever legislate our love. No. I'm in love with Edie. Nobody can legislate that.
That's it. And you are who you are. All the people that were born gay are gay. All the people that are transgender, you were born transgender, you are transgender. I'm here to affirm that, yes, you are who you are, and you deserve to be loved, cared for, and just considered.
You've got an entire community around you to embrace you. Right. None of us is alone. We've got a community to embrace us. And if we're in a queer community, we've got the whole queer community, but we've got allies too.
Oh, yes.
And that's what I want to say.
Yes. And when it gets down to the fact that all of a sudden we've got grandma that's in our corner too, or that nice old white lady that's in the elevator that creeps up to me and says, I'm on your side. And I'm going to tell you, that warms your heart. When you get that nice old lady, nice old white lady, I'm gonna put it out there just like it is. Nice old white lady creeps up to you at the elevator and she looks at you and she says, I'm on your side, because she knows what it is to have a struggle. Not as much as a struggle as my grandma had, but she's still got a struggle. You know what I mean? Thank you for all the love. Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me say this, a few things. We have some neighbors on the street who are younger than us who are checking in on us, see if we're okay. And my daughter, I talked with her, and she reminded me the last time he got into office, all these young folks where I work came over to me. And they were looking, are you okay? Are you okay? And they're asking all these people on the block here. It's like we've lived through a lot. we're okay. And then I look at
We're gonna
my
be
father,
okay.
and my father, I look at him, and he's like, he's been
He
through
lived through
everything
the
in the world.
Holocaust.
He knows,
He's okay.
yeah, he knows that we come out of it. And you know what I like in this too? Now, let me bring it back down to real life and our life. When Edie and I talked about getting married, and we said, well, I'm afraid to get married. Well, it's really not I'm afraid to get married. I'm afraid of divorce. But then we thought about it and said, well, we've both been through divorces. We came
Right.
through it.
Yeah.
We came through to
Lived
the
through
other
it.
end, and here we are.
Yeah.
It's no different than that.
Yeah.
And I know people are all waving all kind of things. Oh, Project 2025. Oh, hell is going to break loose. But it's not because it can't happen overnight.
Mm-mm.
And they gave us the blue. They told us what their plans are.
Right.
They told us what their plans are. All of our leaders, trust in our leaders, have faith in our leaders. Here they are. Here
It's
they are.
okay, but no, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, everything's okay. I also want to take time out just to thank, because we're not going to sit here
No.
all day talking all these politics, you know, because we don't, on our normal show, we don't do politics and religion unless it has to do with the LGBT plus community.
Right.
But what I want to do is I want to throw this out there right now, and I'm going to throw it out there to Facebook because make sure it's recorded, or YouTube, right? I always do that.
I know.
I want to thank our neighbors. We have a group of neighbors down the bottom of the street, and we have neighbors a couple houses down that both of them reached out to me with a text message asking if Judy and I were okay and if there was anything they could do for us. Well, not right now, but I was thinking maybe later on tonight they could help set a fire so we could have a little bonfire out there. What do you call them? A fire pit, you know? Get some marshmallows and some cider and stuff, and have ourselves a nice evening. Mm-hmm. You know, I thought maybe they might help with that. But I want to thank them for reaching out and thinking about us, you know, and that we're thinking about other people too. So this is my challenge to you and you. Make sure you reach out to somebody. Make sure you reach out to the neighbor lady and everything. And make sure, and it doesn't have to do with this election. I mean, this is bad, but it doesn't have to do with this. It has to do with just a daily life. You know, you just want to make sure that your neighbor is okay. You know, that her with her sick husband or whatever is okay. And that's part of what Edie and Judy do. We spread love and joy. And we are, so many people love watching us and listening to us talk because they enjoy the energy that we put out. So in that energy, I'm helping you to put that energy out there too. Right. You know, thank you very much for all the, you know, positives and the follows and everything. But seriously, you know, just, I mean, make sure you reach out to them. And this is another challenge today. If you're out there shopping, I want to give you the challenge that all African-American people my age have. When you walk past somebody, you make eye contact and nod your head. Say hello. Nod your head, say hello. And if you don't know why we do that, I'm going to tell you why we do that. We do that as an acknowledgement to each other, to let each other know that we're out there, that we are here. You know, so in your community, if you see somebody, anybody, just look at them. And if they don't do it back, that's fine. But you felt good because you said hello. Good morning. You know, just say good morning. You know, when you say good morning, can you imagine the smiles that people, I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I'm out and I'll just say good morning. And all of a sudden somebody smiles and they'll say good morning back. When they were going to walk by and weren't even going to like give me eye contact. They knew, you know, that's it. Always speak to strangers because in the end, we're not strangers. In the end, we are community. We are brothers and sisters. We're here to look out after each other and to make sure. You know, if you notice that the old lady next door to you hasn't put her garbage out, find out why. Go over there and grab her can, drag it back out or drag it back in, make it a little nice for her. Just do little things like that. They can't win. Hate never trumps love. No. It just don't happen. No, it just don't happen. We are here. We have a YouTube channel too. It's Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. So if you get a chance, make sure you follow us on there too, so that, you know, we can build our numbers on there. I want to thank you all for all these new follows we're getting. I can't really keep up to the conversation that's rolling because it's rolling so fast and so many, but I really love it.
Let me look at YouTube because Deborah is here on YouTube. And she said, that's how I talk with my grandson. Live your life. Just hold your head up and just watch your surroundings. I love you. He's gay.
That's it, Deborah. And you know what? By you loving him, he's
Mm-hmm.
learning to love more and everybody else too. So it's going to be okay. We're all strong. We're all strong. Do you know how long since the beginning of time?
How long? How
Back
long
in
at the beginning of
back
time?
back when the Rush or Romans,
That was the universe out there.
back when the Romans was
Yeah.
trying to kill off the Ethiopians or whatever. I mean, it didn't work.
No.
They're here.
Yeah.
I mean, life may not be as grand as they would hope it to be,
Uh-huh.
but is it ever?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're living a pretty grand life right now, but I could probably think of a couple things that would probably make it nicer.
Yeah. Like what?
Well, maybe if her name was like Sachette and I said, Sachette, could you get me another cup of coffee?
Are you
And
ready
she'd
already
run
for
a,
another cup
no,
of coffee?
but it would be nice to have Sachette here.
That one chicken here on YouTube. Hi, I just wanted to say that I love you both and I have your back. Thank you.
Thank
That's
you
good.
very much.
You know what? And that is good because I'm so used to being like Edie and me both, have been single moms, and so we're used to like being responsible, taking care of the whole family and all their friends and everybody too,
Mhm.
right? And I'm so used to being here. We got your back. Thank you. You got our back too.
That's right.
That is really good to know. And that's
But
I
you
think
know
is what felt good. Neighbors coming and checking in on us.
Yes.
We don't even think of that.
No, it was so nice. With the one neighbor, I don't know if she's watching. She told me about the people that she worked with. They watch us and how much they love us and everything. But I'm gonna tell you, that girl can bake. That girl can bake. That girl bakes us. She said this weekend she's gonna bake and drop off something, And I mean,
I
if
think
she,
for the next 4 years, we're gonna get lots of good stuff from her.
Maybe we should drop her off a bag of flour and some sugar and everything. Make life a little easier for her. A little something. I did see yesterday they had some really nice chocolate chips up there on sale at the. They had the peanut butter chip. It wouldn't hurt for us just to throw her a couple of ingredients here and there. Don't you think
really nice.
if you had a neighbor that baked for you all the time, don't you think you should bring them some ingredients every once in a while? Maybe. I mean, I'm not saying I really want peanut butter cookies, but I like peanut butter cookies.
Yeah.
Do
you have any advice? Oh, now it left. Do you have any advice for young queers?
Do you see
I think is what it said for queer youth.
Well, I'm telling you.
Do you have any advice for queer youth?
I mean, to be real, to be totally real, being a queer person, you do have to pay attention. It's just like, being, you just have to pay attention.
It's like Deborah said, pay attention to your surroundings. You tell their son, pay attention to your surroundings. Hold your head up high, be who you are, be proud of who you are.
That's right.
Pay attention to your surroundings.
That's right.
Surround yourself with friends. You need
Yes.
friends.
And you know what? There are all kind of organizations that you can find allies and stuff that hang out with. I happen to go to my senior group, which a lot of you know that I go to that senior group. It's Hugh Lane Senior Group. But they also have children one, like young youth. They have Hugh Lane Youth, and like they come after school and they like hang out with each other and they do like homework and laugh and joke. And I've gone there for my other meeting in the evenings, and it'll be like they'll still be there, and so I'll slip through and go in the other part, and I can hear them out there talking, and they're just giggling and laughing and having so much fun. And it is so nice to be able to see a bunch of queer kids get together like that and laugh and have fun, just like straight kids do, but they've got a safe place to do it. Right. And you should see they added some new stuff to that game room they got for them. Oh my God, is that? I mean, they got 2 big nice couches and a big screen TV, and then a couple little foosball machines and a basketball machine and a pinball machine.
Wow, I want to go there.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice. I mean, it's nice.
But I want to say also, I mean, so there are a lot of folks are very shy, and a lot of kids, and especially queer kids and trans kids, can be very shy because they don't see other people like them, and so they're really shy. These are great places to go to.
There's so many mean people out there that hurt their feelings.
And that's why I'm finding groups like this is especially good, because I see so many folks come together. They're all shy, and they're all together. They get each other in every single way possible.
That's why I enjoy so much the senior group that I go to. The senior group that I go to, it's a bunch of old gay people. And this is men and women. And we laugh about the things that we all went through when we were young. And they joke. You should hear these gay men. Nothing funnier than a bunch of old gay men that used to be sexually active and now they're not. They are so funny, you know, because they laugh. They all have memories,
Right.
and they share some, or they'll joke with each other. They're so fun because, like, a couple, you know, they're just like everybody else. We all got weak knees and stuff, and they'll be like,
Right.
"Oh, my knee's hurting so bad," and the other guy will look at him and say, "That's because you spent too many years on them." You know, it's just, and I'm like rolling. I'm like dying. It's like, oh no, you didn't make that. No, you didn't call him out and put his business out there. It's funny though. It's funny. Thank you for all the new follows. We really appreciate it and stuff. Make sure you're tapping the screen. I see there's 30,000 likes on it right now. Of course, tapping is clapping. If you're having a good time and you're enjoying, if by chance there's any questions we can answer for you or anything, try to type it in the screen because we will try to answer them if they don't roll by too fast. Let's see.
Right.
So happy I just found
Okay.
your channel. Love your positive. Thank you very much, Annie.
And so I did see a question that rolled by some time ago. They
Yeah.
wanted to know how long ago we met before we got married. And so we met about 11 years ago. I think.
Yeah.
And we're having our
10,
third
11.
anniversary this
Yeah,
month.
it is about 11, really.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
now, because we've been saying 10 for a year or two. So, and think about that. So, you know, we're in our 60s now. So we met around 11 years ago. So, you know, it's cool. Neither of us was looking for somebody. You know, thought I was just done. I'm just paying attention to my own stuff. And then I run into Edie and it's like,
Voila.
hey,
Here I am.
a new life.
No,
Did
we
somebody just tell you now that you got somebody to spend your golden years with?
Yes, I had a
Yeah.
message from an old friend of mine that I used to work with in the 1980s, which some of you probably weren't even around then, but in the 1980s. And she sent me a message yesterday and said that she had looked at my Facebook and she was so happy to see that I found someone to spend my golden years with. And it hit me kind of hard because it was like golden years. And she, you know,
But
golden
it's true
years.
because you keep telling me this is it. This
I
is the
guess
last
this
leg,
is
and I
it,
expect
you
to be with
know?
you forever.
I mean, we had, you know, yesterday, okay, this is how it gets, right? Yesterday, we considered this like a good evening. You know, for one, we did a little bit of work in the yard. Like we finally folded up our tents and stuff and put them away real nice and our awning thing outside. But
Okay, I got to start writing some of these questions down, honey. We're getting lots of questions.
so then, you know, there's a Big Lots going out of business. We went shopping at there, and then we went to dinner at Texas Roadhouse, and we had a really nice meal and stuff. And of course, I got ticked off a couple times there. And so Judy tells me I remind me of her mother, and who would think that all of a sudden I got old enough to remind her of her mother, you know? Oh wow, Poetry, thank you very much. He said, I don't know if it's he or she, I'm sorry, but it says, for your page, for the win. Thank you. Hi from Pennsylvania. Hey, Danny, we're in Pennsylvania too. We live in Pittsburgh. You know, hey, Brianna, how you doing? Thank you very much for the new follow. I'm going to try to get on this a little bit here. Lauren, hi, peeps.
And
So-
I'm writing down some of the questions, okay? So we can go
Also,
over some of the
if you
questions.
when you send gifts like you do, for one, we give kisses for the gifts. And at the end of it, when it brings up my stats, and I'm not doing this to like make you send more gifts because of course we love gifts, but it sends me a thing, and it only sends for the top 20. So the top 20
Yeah.
gift givers and the top 20 the people that watch the video or watch the live as long, it shows their names. So if you happen to be one of the top 20 in either watching or gift giving, I will make sure that I follow you back. So that's the only way I can do it, you know. And it's not that I'm like being a jerk or nothing. It's just that that's the way the algorithm works. I don't know why. I want to
let me
thank
go
you.
over some of these questions. Yeah, so I want to respond to some of their questions because this is great. So
I'm gonna get coffee while you respond, okay?
okay.
Let me
You can top
pull
off
my
mine a
shirt
little
down.
bit too.
Sure will.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell them. That's okay. Ready?
There she goes, my baby. Hey, okay. One question, one comment with somebody who teaches college and one of the students is trans and wants this student to have a really good experience. And you know, right from the start, the student is going to have a good experience in your class. I'm really glad that you shared that with us because just the fact that you're aware and that you know that it matters and makes a difference. The student's going to be comfortable in your class, and whatever else is going on in this person's world, they know when they come to this class, they can give their all and it's going to be noticed. You know, and what's important too is that, you know, that we're looked at as, I'm Judy, you know. People look at me like, oh, it's that lesbian on top of the hill. That's not me. but I'm Judy. And so you've already got the student who can be themselves in your class. And that's really cool. And I'm glad you shared that. Um, Somebody asked us, Edie, about marriage, if we're afraid that our marriage is going to be taken away. And honest to goodness, since Roe v. Wade, we were worried about that it could happen. But what's not going to happen is we're not going to stop loving each other. We've lived our entire lives without having gay marriage protected. What I think is wonderful is we've got all these young folks who are getting married where they met somebody after our marriage was protected. So they might be more scared than us because, well, how do you do it? How do you do it? You do. It's that's what I'm saying. That we've lived through lots of times. It's not going to make a difference for us. We just different legal work taken care of.
Hey, I'll tell you, I'm so glad. And the way we look at it is we're so happy to come to this point in our lives to find somebody to be happy with and everything like that. The government, I was happy to have legal marriage because I wanted to be just like the straight people.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to love Judy no matter what. I'm not giving up. I'm never going to give up. When they close the lid, Judy will be the one that's there to say, I loved her. That's the way it's going to be.
Or
that's the way
vice
it
versa.
is, or vice versa. I mean, that's the way it is. And so you can try to take away whatever you want to take away, but you won't take away what's in my heart.
That's right.
You can't take away who I am and what's in my heart. This is the way it is.
Right.
I am gay. I am who I am. And that's it.
And so,
moderators, I see you's having a hard time.
We're really working it today.
If you need help, let us know.
Yeah, all you folks on YouTube, what's going on TikTok is that there's tons of folks here, and the moderators really are keeping out the haters so that we can have our positive space here.
Right.
And so we just want it because, and you know what? Maybe it's a good thing because, if we're upset from the election, like, bam, 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 get down, get out of here, get out,
Nope. If anything, I think it's funny that the fact that out of all the lives that are going on TikTok right now, they come here, and what they're not happy. You're not happy. You got what you wanted. Can't you be happy?
Honestly.
You're still unhappy. You got what you wanted, and now you're still unhappy. How about that? Thank you very much for all the love we're getting.
Somebody said that their child is alone, feels very alone, and do we have any advice? And so this is just a very general comment to us. We don't know the context.
Yeah, we don't know how old the child is or what's,
But my comment always is what we talked about earlier is find a group. Child can find a group. If you're talking about if your child is in the queer community, find a queer youth group. If you can't find them in place, if you're not in a city, then find a group online.
What we got to tell,
but be with them.
What we got to touch base on too is the fact that a lot of people are struggling right now. We've had them reach out to us and make sure we're okay, but we realize that these people are reaching out to us right now because they want to make sure they're okay and their kids are okay and their grandchildren are okay. And trust me, believe me, they are going to be okay. We're all okay. Of course, you've got to pay attention because, the world, there are people out there that are haters, but most of those people are hating because they hate themselves.
Right.
There's something deep inside them that makes them evil and hate themselves. Kisses. Thank you.
Let me roll down here again.
You can't roll yours?
I can find it faster on yours. If a child is feeling alone, it means they don't have support or feel safe.
That's right. That's what else I got to thank everybody on here that types.
Because you're giving each other.
Yeah, to help each other and to go ahead and honestly, it's a good chance to friend each other. If you don't mind, friend each other, make sure you're friending me, make sure you're following me because it gives you somebody to kind of like reach out to. We found where a lot of people end up having like a child that's transgender and they make a friend on here with someone else that has a child that's transgender. Yeah. And in that way, they at least can share the fact how they're feeling, because both of them are supportive of their children, but they know that the lady next door may not be. And so that's.
Let me say this about youth again. I got two more things about youth. One is if you live in a city like we do, there are a lot of queer youth groups to join where you can join them in person. And when they do meet each other, they see, oh, you're just like me. You're scared like me, or you're outgoing like me, or but they get each other. If you're not in a place, where the queer groups right there. There are also all kinds of camps that kids can go to. There's artist camps for queer kids. You know, there are all kinds of camps kids can go to. So even if you're in a remote area that doesn't have support right there, look these up online. You can find them.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of
There's
places.
all kind, and if money is the problem, you let them know that too, because they're there to serve the kids. They're not there to make money.
We just had somebody ride through and say something really nasty about, no more safe places. Well, yes, there are safe places.
Yeah.
And you know what? No matter how many people that you hate that are queer, we're always going to be here. We're
Right.
always going to be queer. We're always going to be here. We're not going anywhere. This is the way it is. So just suck it up, sister. Be ready, because guess what? We're still here and we're going to be here. That's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, right now there's 242 people right here. Yeah. They're either queer or they're supporting somebody queer or they're supporting the community. We ain't even worried about you and your punk ass. How's that?
There you go.
Last person I said that to, man. Remember?
if you're female or have daughters, there are all kind of women's music festivals that go on all year round too. Mm-hmm. Find those music festivals, because it's not just about the music, it's the community they build. And then people make friends there. And kids make friends there, and they know each other when they go back home. Young folks, old folks, everybody. There's
we got to talking last night.
Places out there to meet people.
And we were talking about our street. And our street is just a safe place. It's just a nice place to live and a whole welcoming community here. And this is a wonderful thing too. So if you look around, it's out there for you too.
Yeah.
Both my kids have been affected. My daughter and my son, who is autistic.
And I'm just lost.
What's the name? Mohelen. JM, my heart goes out to you. All I can say is, I'm here. I'm glad that you're here, for your kids. We all know as mothers, I don't know if you're mother, father, or they, or what, we all always are ready to stick our arms out there, our face out there, our chest out there, whatever, for our kids. We will fight for our children no matter what. So all you can do is just love them. Mm-hmm. Love them. Put them in your arms. Give them big love.
The same thing we've always done. We're telling them that we got them. They're safe. They're safe with us. That's what we've done.
Hey, you know what this hate
did?
This hate helped wake us up and make us realize that don't get laxed. Don't get lax, because you still got to pay attention.
So let me say this. There was another person on here who's young. Okay, get LGBT youth that I'm scared. What can I do? And you know what? There are all kind of things. Again, there are queer political organizations you can join. There are, if you want to be political, there are queer artist groups you can join if you want to get the word out through art. There are all kinds of ways to fight back.
Right.
If you're a political activist, you'll find. But
even locally, we have, like I was talking about, that Hugh Lane group.
Yeah.
That Hugh Lane group, they have people there, counselors and stuff, that are willing to sit there and listen to the kids. They also have activities for the kids to do every evening after school. They have snacks for the kids, because did I told you that? And when we have our morning coffee there and we bring in a surplus of donuts that nobody in our age can possibly eat, we leave them on the table, and the young folks come in. So they probably enjoy the fact that on Wednesday mornings we have coffee with the old gay people have coffee, because in that way they get to come in there and eat up all them donuts,
Somebody here, what you're not seeing on YouTube is all kind of advice people are giving here on TikTok too. So somebody said ACLU had all kinds of support for different groups of people. So,
thank you. And that's part of what we're doing here, is with community, with you being able to share that and share that with the other people that need that. So thank you.
I know what I was thinking. You touched on it. What I was thinking for a long time.
I touch on a lot of things. What
you touched on a lot of things.
Go ahead.
Okay. Somebody asked how we handled it and how we do it. And one of the things I'm saying is that we've lived through a lot. So let me say something that we've lived through. Edie can normally bring the joy and the humor and stuff. I'm always on the side of, okay, well, this is what we did politically. This is what happened. 1980, the height of the AIDS epidemic, it mobilized the gay community. It mobilized the gay community in the 80s, that we did all these marches in Washington, huge marches in Washington. In the 1990s, we got boom, 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 all these rights protected. And that's what's going to happen now. It's mobilizing people.
That's it.
It's mobilizing us.
They woke us up.
And you young folks, You know, you want to know what you can do. You've got the energy. You can go to school and you can do a job and you can volunteer. You know, you're going to turn the tables on it. You're the one that's going to turn the tables on it, like I did back then. You know, and it mobilizes, it unites people because we have rights. You know, it was one thing, Edie and I, we fought to get our rights protected. What you guys are looking at now is those rights being taken away. And it's like, what? You're going to mobilize, you're going to unite because, you know, taking rights away from somebody, now that's really crazy. So you're going to take care of it. And me, I feel great because I know you're going to take care of it.
Yes. Yeah, you young people are up for the fight. You just began.
Mm-hmm.
You just began. You're not letting them take anything. You know, as far as the Roe versus Wade, well, they managed to slide that one in, but it's not over yet.
Yeah.
It's not over. Now I want to know, okay, this is a whole nother like piece of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I mentioned this to Judy. They may have taken away the right to have an abortion. Who's going to take care of all those babies and who's going to feed them? Next thing you know, they're going to be whining and complaining about so-and-so's got 6 kids that she can't afford.
Oh, yeah.
You know why she got? Because she couldn't go get an abortion, you know, and birth control was, they were even talking about limiting your birth control and all that kind of, what the hell? No wonder.
And who are all these people who are ready to go and get jobs and go to college and now they can't? Right. And now what? Now what's going to happen?
They got 6 kids that they can't afford.
But here's the thing. Okay. What I had a different view of what's going to happen. State by state are going to lose all the wonderful and talented women because they're going to move to states where they do have reproductive freedom so they can live their lives. All these states are going to be devastated. It's like, where'd everybody go? You know? And all these guys who didn't think about it are going to be looking around and saying, how come you know, all these straight guys are going to wonder where all the women went? You know, the country's going to, you know, all the women are going to be on the East Coast and the West Coast, and none of them going to be in the middle country. And they're going to say, oh.
Yes, young people
here?
do have the backbone. They just have to be shown that they do. That's what it is. I mean, for somebody to say young people don't have the backbone, that's only because they haven't had to, but they will. You know, and as far as get over it, I mean, we're over whatever, you know, whatever you're talking about getting over, we're over. You know, it's you that's having a problem. You know, Illinois is a safe place. That's good.
Yeah, my husband and I are trying to have kids on hold, thinking moving to Ireland.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't think running is the answer. I see so many people, but I think, you know, because I mean, of course, we thought about it too for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Anything worth having is worth fighting for, right?
Yeah.
Anything worth having, and right there in your home, anything in your home that's worth having is worth fighting for. So if we look at this grand country, you know, these wonderful United States that is our home, all of our home, it must be worth fighting for. Mm-hmm. That Constitution that they wrote years ago and everybody fought for and so many people died, so many people struggled, it must be worth fighting for. Because if it wasn't worth fighting for,
they wouldn't have been fighting for it.
Right. All these years wouldn't be
and
worth it.
And the radicalism goes on all around the world.
All over.
I mean, people came here to escape radicalism from some other places.
That's right.
You know, we can go to another country and then something's going to change there. We're going to pick up and run again.
That's right. Where are we going? I'm not going nowhere.
Why pick up and run again? So, okay, so Judy, political again. Abraham Lincoln ran for office so many times and lost until guess what? Suddenly he became president of the United States at a time so critical that he held the country together. And then he disappeared again. Oh, damn. But what I'm pointing out is the right leaders will be there. They're at the right places at the right time.
Right. Right.
And somebody in Chicago said that there's a women and children bookstore that is organizing meetings there. So when people are asking, what can I do?
No, we're not.
There are places that are organizing meetings. Find them. You're not by yourself, and there's nothing you can do. You can do
Thank you,
stuff.
Wesley. Thank you, Wesley. That's right. Stay on it. Stay on it.
Oh, my God.
Yes, thank you for all the gifts. And do you mind if we just watch this screen roll for a minute because the moderators are just like playing whack-a-mole, man.
Oh
They're
my
bam,
God.
bam, 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 bam. Because guess what, Judy?
Yeah.
There's a lot of hate out there.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah.
They're not hating me.
Mm-mm.
They're not hating you.
They're hating themselves.
They're hating themselves. They're
Because
just glad-
they got a hater in office. What do they care? Why
Right.
are they still coming in here?
What's-
It didn't fix the problem, did it?
No, it
It
didn't.
didn't fix the
Ain't there
problem. They
like
still
one of
hate themselves.
You know what? I try to not say this, but ain't there one of them Trump-loving rooms going on right now? A
Yeah,
Trump-loving live
I
chat?
think there's probably tons of
Somebody,
them going on.
somebody step out there and open up yourself one of them
They probably have a
Trump-loving
whole
live.
bunch of microphones in their Trump rooms too.
Oh, what do you think? Oh,
Go knock yourselves out.
Oh,
Play with Trump. Have
oh
a
my
good time.
God! No, she
Go to his
didn't.
playroom.
Oh my God! No,
Because he knows what you want. He
you
showed
made,
it. He
look,
knows
you
what
made
you
me
want
want to go get a
too.
microphone. I go ready, go in the other room, go get my
Talk,
microphone.
talk.
Oh my God!
Vanessa, good morning.
Oh my! Yes, good morning, Vanessa over here in
Oh my God! Thank you for
YouTube.
these gifts. Oh,
You know what?
wow.
YouTube, I gotta let you know, we have a YouTube channel too, and our YouTube is on right now too, and it's Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. So if you have trouble finding it and subscribing, on the front of my profile on YouTube or on my TikTok here, there's a little button you push, and it'll take you right to the YouTube thing. So I mean, all the hate you're giving out there, it's really.
Yeah.
Look at all this love we're getting. Look at all the gifts we're
know.
getting.
Somebody
We might
wrote
be able to
something
get
here, I wanted
cheese
to
on
read
our
it. It went
pizza.
to- You know, if you say something or ask a question and we don't respond, put it in again because it is going so fast and I can't catch
Yeah,
it.
it just flies.
Young people will stand up. They haven't lived through nightly hosing dogs set on people in a draft.
Yeah. No, they haven't. But they're up
I
for it.
need some vibes. I haven't been able to sleep for a while. I haven't slept. Yeah.
Well,
I
we're
know.
here. We're here.
I
You
know.
know what? This is a beautiful day out here. I did have to turn the heat on in the house here because it was a little chilly, but I'm looking out the window here and it is absolutely gorgeous outside. The last of the leaves are tripling, on the trees here, and it looks so pretty outside that I would suggest that after you have your coffee and you do whatever you're going to do, go out there for a little while. Go out there, take a nice big deep breath because I'm telling you that air is clear and it's fresh.
Okay, so this is what I saw. Okay, somebody you put it in again. He said that I'm in a red state. Here again, my brother and I are both queer, and we live in a red state,
Do
and
you
we're
need me to hold
scared.
it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
We're in a red state. My brother and I are both queer, and we're scared. And I understand that. And then somebody put in here, Pennsylvania's a red state. Yeah, well, Allegheny County, where we are, is blue, blue, blue. So let me see. Be sure you look at the bottom. Okay, so. Yeah, I don't know what to say if you're in a red state and you're scared. And I mean, I've seen, I was in Alabama.
We've been together 11 years. We've been married 3 years as of a week and about on the 20th. November 20th will be our anniversary.
Yep.
We'll be married 3 years and we have 3 children all together. Judy has 1 from a previous marriage. I have 2 from a previous marriage, and they're great kids. We have a total of 3 grandchildren all together. We are part of the LGBT plus community. We have a good time. We're out and about as much as we can.
I want to let you know we come on every Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern time.
Right.
And we stay on for 2 hours from 8 till 10 Eastern time.
Every
So
Saturday
come on
and
and join
Sunday.
us. The rare time we're not here is because we might be on travel or have a lot of family visiting. But we're here and every Saturday, Sunday morning.
And we have a
Come on
lot of these
back.
people that are on here right now that come on every week, and we've gotten to know them fairly well, and they know us, and it's really nice. So I want to thank all the new followers that are jumping on here right now. I mean, it must be because of the thing that happened. That thing that happened this past week that's brought out all these extra people. Let's see.
All right, some of the
comments
comments I'm missing, but I see other people responding. It's like,
Hey,
and
listen.
again,
Let's see, what's it say? Hey, listen, are you all? No, every state is red now.
Yeah, Pennsylvania is a swing state.
Yes.
So what I can say about Pennsylvania is it's very, very rural, which all went red. All the major cities were blue. And there were a few rural areas.
So we're in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And Pittsburgh is a fun, nice place to live, and it's good. So Arian, I know you need our support. We are here for you, and so is the rest of the community. Let's see. I'm worried about the Social Security and Medicaid. I understand. I am slightly worried about that too, but we are going to be okay
Mhm.
because, like you said, it's a legal thing too. It's not something they can just shut down tomorrow.
Right.
You know, this
Right.
all
We
has to
paid it. Oh,
go
Social Security. I was just
right.
telling Edie this morning, we paid into it. If they try to eliminate it, then, they're going to be in a legal fight for that because that's our money. We paid it
But you know
already.
what?
They
And
can't keep it.
something else, people that voted for Trump,
Hmm.
they get Social Security too.
Yeah.
They're scared for it too. I
Yeah.
mean, and if something happens to their Social Security, they're going to be just as upset as the rest of the world, you know. So they
Hmm.
don't want to lose their security. They just wanted their gasoline prices and their vegetables and stuff to be a little cheaper. And I understand that they don't realize too that I just hate to go on and talk about it a whole bunch, but you know, because I mean, because we all know who picks the vegetables, right? We all know who does.
Oh, let me say, okay, Jeremy is here on YouTube. He was on TikTok and got blocked. He doesn't know why. He's the one who was saying that he's afraid because he and his brother are both queer. Jeremy, you probably, if it happened,
It
it
might
might
have
have been
been
by accident. I'm sure it was by accident. It's definitely wasn't something he said.
right.
I'm sorry. We've got so many folks on TikTok right now, and we've got an algorithm in here to keep a lot of the haters out, but some are still sneaking past that. They must have just hit the wrong one by mistake because they're trying to get rid of these haters.
Right. There,
But
yeah.
I'm really glad you came here on YouTube and
That's
that you can
right.
still participate. You can still type in. We can still talk.
Matter of fact, if you come on to YouTube, the screen rolls a lot slower, so
Yeah,
you
we
can
can see
actually
what
we
you're
can see
saying.
what you're saying. You can read it. Our YouTube channel is Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies, and then that way you can type and we can see. We have moderators over there too, but they don't have to work as hard as here.
Okay, Dakota, have a good time at work. I'm glad you were here and come on back tomorrow if you can.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. Yeah, I mean that's something we've all worked on too. Was getting subscribers with that. So let's see. Happy I found you too. Thank
Okay.
you. You are such an adorable couple. Aw, let's see. We have been unburdened by what has been. Let's see.
I'll be here. Have an amazing day. I wish my granny was still here. Morning, how are you? You have a lovely day while really okay, let's see. Is there anything? I'm in Australia and our politicians already seem to try to follow what happens over there.
Oh, Zan, I know, but don't you worry about it neither. Let's see. Thank
Focus
you
on.
very much.
So it looks like somebody else doesn't get it and gotta go. But they can just be muted, so if they listen, maybe they'll
Well,
get it.
that's what a lot of times people come in here to
Mm-hmm.
listen. They don't want to type. They're not typing. They're just listening in the background to learn, and that's
So I'm
nice.
looking here. Mama Gay here
You
with
know what?
wife
You know what I
and
found
keeping
too?
our head on
When
a swivel
people,
is scary.
but listen, you know
Yeah.
what I found? When people type in those capital letters, which mean yelling, usually those are the people that are full of hate.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that it's so big, the type that I can't even read it. It goes by so fast. It's just like a big capital letter, just blah,
Wow.
you know?
Oh, well, this is somebody saying let's put women first for once. So, let's see, I wish
Well,
my
I mean,
grandma.
that would be for once because, women have been struggling forever. You know that.
Rachel saying I'm muting and blocking today.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you very much. I mean, if Rachel and Sweet Marie and Wesley and Chris, I don't know if any other moderators are there. If you need any help, let me know and we'll add somebody.
Somebody's asking us, how did we feel about the election? How did we manage? What did we do after the election? We're getting those questions a couple of times.
Well, the
And
first day or so, it was heartbreaking. I'm gonna tell
yeah.
you the truth. I woke up in the morning, and when I woke up and in the middle of the night and checked my phone, I was heartbroken. And it wasn't so much about losing; it was about losing so much.
Mm-hmm.
It was because you're going to have a winner and you're going to have a loser. But to
Right.
think that there was that many people that hated the fact that I wanted to just be myself, just hated the fact that, that you would rather put in a criminal opposed to a woman of color.
Right.
How you would rather put in someone that would do sexual acts to a microphone in front of
Yeah.
children opposed to somebody
You
that's a woman of color. It's just
right.
like, to me, it was just so much hate.
He is the most the most extreme of abomination of what men could be like.
Oh my God!
Is in there,
right? I mean, I had a
what,
son. I had a
yeah.
son. I have a son, and I have
And what,
grandsons.
and what he's going to have to teach his grandson
Oh
now
my
every single day
God!
for 4 years. No, we don't do that. No, we
Yes,
don't do that.
my
That's not what a
son
man
has to
is.
take his son off to the side and tell him about the things he's hearing and
Mhm.
seeing that this man is doing, and let him know that these are not the proper ways that you
To
talk
be a
about
man.
women. You
Right.
don't grab their private parts. You
Mhm.
don't do sexual things on TV.
You don't protect them whether they want it or not.
Right. You don't
Yeah.
tell them they can come and go
Mhm.
and do whatever. These are women. They're the same as
Mhm.
you. They just have different body parts. I mean, to think that my son, thank God he is the kind of man
Man,
he is, that he can
Mhm.
sit down with his son and talk to him and tell him the proper way to treat a woman, the
Mhm.
proper things to say to a woman, to do to a woman. I mean, a lot of you guys on there must have daughters. And would you want to think that some man reached up and groped your daughter and it was okay? That it reached over and grabbed her private parts and think
And
that
this
it's
is we
okay?
said it's okay to be
And it's
leader of the
okay,
country.
you're okay with that? You know, that you would, I mean, we all know that that one got away with it because he's big and rich and money and all that. But if the man next door reached over and grabbed your daughter's private parts,
Right.
you'd be out there with a gun ready to blow his head
Right.
out. You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
And then the thing is of having to teach your sons. Now you've got an uphill battle how to teach your son, because the world was already made for them to succeed.
right.
You know, based on the shade of their skin, less and less and less, but it was still made for them to succeed. And now you got to teach them against this.
The proper behavior.
Right. Over and
Proper
over again. Now, how do
behavior of how
your job just become harder?
Right.
Your job just become
Right.
harder.
As a parent, your job just got harder. You know, it
So-
doesn't matter what the White House does or whatever. Your job is still to raise good people, men, women, trans, bi, whatever. That don't even count. It's your job is to raise good people, and in that we need role models to raise these. And we all know that the TV
Yeah.
stars, movie stars, and stuff are not our role models. You are the role model.
Mhm.
You are the one that is up
That
to
is
you.
true. The way that you live at home and the way that you relate to people at home, because Edie says to me all the time, she's met my dad and she's seen how my dad treats my mom. And she would look at me and say, wow, I'm so glad your dad taught you how to be a spouse. You know,
Right.
your dad taught
Right.
you how to be a partner.
Right, how to be a good partner and how to, look
I
out
mean, both
after
my
somebody, take
parents,
care.
right? But she's seen.
Well,
you
but her
know,
dad
but-
takes more of a, I would say, a leadership role and listens to her mother when she says, "No, I don't think that's the way." And that's the way Judy and
Yeah.
I seem to be living our lives too.
we can
Judy
talk
makes
with each
sure
other,
that
we can tell each other, we listen to each
Right.
other, we respect each other, we do things for each other. And
we're
it's
safe,
just-
everything's good.
Yeah. So I want to read what you looked at. I've got to look closer at YouTube because there's a lot of writing on here that
I want to thank you guys. So Judy's looking at YouTube, and I'm gonna let her go ahead and read whatever it is she's finding as soon as she.
Right.
Let's see. By the way, who cares what you think? I know that's right, Alexander. Who cares what you think?
So, Tyler's giving us some compliments. You two are the cutest ever. and I
thank
wish
you,
you the best
Tyler.
energy. Okay. Robin is here. Thank you for sharing your YouTube. We appreciate what you're doing here. And see, Tyler, I felt so down. I did what I could to get her elected, and I'm just hurt and down that I did what I could, and know that I loved are in fear. And I'm not sure, Kiki's, how do you pronounce that?
Okay, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Did you read this one?
Yeah, fun fact, Kamala would have been the first president to have served in all three branches of government. Yeah, I know. And yet America picked a felon.
Right.
Not only that, she served in local, state, and federal government and in all three branches.
Right. And
Yeah.
I do understand
I
about
know.
you being worried and concerned and everything like that. But when it all falls and the dust all clears, we're going to be okay. Trust and
Yeah.
believe me. I know, oh my God, I can't even tell you. I know how many times in life we feel like this is it. Oh my God, my husband's leaving me or my wife's leaving me and, I lost my job or whatever. But when the dust all settles, it's all okay. It's going to be okay. It is our responsibility to help take care of our children
Mhm.
and guide our lives.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's up to us, and we can do this.
So Kiki's was saying, I was a Southern Baptist deacon's wife and didn't understand gay. Now married again, I have 3 stepsons who are gay and a friend who is trans. Hate is hate and choose to love.
Right.
Yeah. So, all right. So, on a slightly different thing, I have been struggling with my health,
Thank you.
right, for a long time. And I keep trying to exercise every morning, do this, do that. Do you know, I found out that Kamala Harris, no matter what, every single day, she does half an hour of exercise in the morning and eats a good breakfast. Every single day, no matter how much sleep she gets or anything. And so this made me turn a new leaf.
Okay, Rachel, I see that.
Huh?
I said, okay, Rachel, I see that.
Oh, that made me turn a new leaf. So here, we've got these beacons wherever they are. We look for folks and we just see what is somebody doing and they're achieving what I would like to achieve. I don't want to be president, no.
Oh, heck no.
But I do want to say, I can take care of myself every morning, no matter what the day brings. And that's important. And so now it's like, I have a whole new outlook on it. Because it works. I see somebody that is working for.
Yep. But I mean, to leave her alone though, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy. Together we're the Rainbow Grannies.
Yay! We're part of the LGBT plus community. We are here every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8:00 in the morning Eastern time. We have coffee with the Rainbow Grannies.
That's right.
We get on here. We have a YouTube channel and we also have TikTok. We get on here and we have 76,000 followers that enjoy hearing what we have to say. Mm-hmm. So that one person that pops in here every once in a while to throw some heat or some nastiness or whatever, you don't affect my world, nor do you affect Judy's, nor do you affect anybody else on here. Mm-hmm. If anything, you keep the moderator's fingers going in the morning so that they can get a chance to, boom, make you disappear.
They don't even need coffee. They got all the oxygen pumping there.
Also, what they do is they mute you to start with. And when they mute you, that's nice because then you still get to stay here and you get to listen and you might actually learn something. Okay. This gives you a chance to decide if you're ready to come out or if you just want to support your granddaughter or your niece or whatever, just relax because we're not going anywhere. Nowhere at all. I am gay, been gay. I'm 70 or 65 years old, and I'm going to be gay till the day it's over.
That's right.
So we're not going nowhere. Neither are the people on here and here. And I mean, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. You try to scare people and bully people and everything, because bullying is all part of the hate thing. And but it's okay because we've learned to overcome bullies.
Well, I just don't understand the bullying anyway. I don't understand why our existence feels like a threat to somebody.
Right, because I'm not trying to sleep with them. I don't want to sleep with them. I don't want to sleep with their wife. But if their wife...
Look at this. I'm going to be the gayest version of me. Someone said, that's right. That's right. Go out there, man.
But I don't want to sleep with their wife. But I guess if she knocks at my door and she asks, the least I could do is give it to her good. Knock her socks off.
And then go sleep for a month before.
Then I gotta go lay down and take a nap.
The election made me gayer. Yeah, I know.
I'm feeling pretty gay today
when somebody tried to shut you down, and you got to come out even louder.
You're making sugar toast. Do you know what? This morning I actually woke up thinking about making Judy cinnamon toast. Because I thought, I wonder if Judy's ever had cinnamon toast. This felt like a cinnamon toast kind of morning.
Yeah.
Have you ever had cinnamon toast?
I don't think, we had
when I was little, we used to make it.
Yeah. Probably not. We used to have French toast, and so you put cinnamon
and
everything on it.
This is where
you're talking about something different.
Yeah, you make toast in the toaster, you put some butter on it, then you put a little bit of sugar on it and cinnamon. And boy, oh boy. And I just felt like a grandma kind of thing to do,
It does. Because somebody early on when we got on this morning, I don't know if you saw it, somebody asked you if you made biscuits this morning.
No, I didn't. But, when the grandbaby comes, that's one of the things I'm going to make her cinnamon toast.
Oh, yeah.
I love memory trigger. I know. See, let's see. My name is also Edith. Oh, and you go by Edie. That's cool. Thank you very much for everybody that's following us and watching and everything. Tap your screen. We should be done with as many people as have come. With you tapping the screen, we should have easily hit 100,000 likes by now. So tap, tap, tap that screen.
Yeah. Tap, tap, tap. I'm
So I
tapping.
want to thank everybody over here on Facebook. I'm sorry,
YouTube.
YouTube. We need to put a note up at top there.
I put a sticky note on
Or if
there.
anything, we need to go on this one on Facebook at the same time, do live
Really,
on all
that's
three of them
true.
at the
We
same
could.
thing.
That's true. We
You
could.
know?
Well,
Let's
there
see.
we go.
Shared the live, followed the creator. Thank you very much.
I love and accept my niece and her choice of whoever she wants to love.
That's
and
right.
Good.
Because April, guess what? She didn't pick who you loved. You know, she didn't pick
How
who you
long you
loved.
been together? So we
11
got married
years.
about 3 years ago. We've
Good
been
morning.
together 11.
Did you see that cup of coffee that danced across the screen?
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's one of them really nice gifts. You know that. That's one of them ones that might get us some pepperoni on
Oh
the
yeah,
pizza.
on the pizza.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Where are
see.
you located? We're in Pennsylvania.
Yes,
What a
we're in
great
Pennsylvania.
Saturday morning thing you're getting.
Oh, thank you very much. Let's see. Let's see. Where have those grannies been all my life? We've been right here in Pennsylvania.
So let me say again, because people are coming and going, right? That we come on every Saturday and Sunday morning, 8:00 a.m. Eastern time. And we're normally here from 8 to 10 Eastern time, every Saturday and Sunday. So if you're here today, come on back again tomorrow too.
Hey, I saw somebody here from Erie. I was up in Erie last year. I took Judy up there and we did steelhead fishing.
What's that?
Well,
Sorry,
we went up to see
here.
the steelhead in
Oh,
Erie,
yeah.
but we didn't I steelhead fish, but she just went, boy, is those beautiful up there. Let's see. Y'all just come up on my FYP and I love your energy. We love your energy too. Thank you very much. Hey, I want to thank everybody here on YouTube because I know we don't want to make you feel like, you know, we're not paying attention. We're here. Cinnamon toast, my grandma's favorite. Oh, I know that's right. Let's see. What else is going on? I think it's slowed down the scroll.
Yeah.
You literally just came up on my FYP. Love from Kentucky.
Very
Thank
good.
you very much, Nick. I'm really glad. Make sure you share our live here and tap the screen. We're at 95,000 now.
Where can I get a cup? You need a cup of coffee? Here, we'll go get more cup of coffee for you.
Here, do you want me to go get it?
I could go get it. I'll go
Do
get it.
you want a book? Do you want to talk about a book or anything? Did you have something you needed to talk about?
Let me think. Hey, you know.
What?
Let me find 2 books to talk about because there's a lot of new folks here. Why don't you hang on for a second while I go grab these books?
So she's got to go grab a couple books because Judy reads a lot. So she's got a couple really good books that she might share with you so that you guys will have some nice choices. Winter's coming. Might need a nice read. Let's see. Thank you very much for all the following. Let's see. Your leftist tears have been so mouth-watering this week. I don't quite understand that, but it sounds like there must be a little bit of hate in that. So I love you too. I love you too. And send your wife over because I got something for her.
Oh, you got somebody now. I know. They're getting through here.
Don't you be like that because I won't let it go. Go ahead.
My son turned 15 today, and I accept him. He came out to me 2 years ago.
Congratulations, Yvonne. Congratulations. I know it's a shock to your system because, you know, when you have gay kids and you like kept yourself all tunneled into the fact that you're going to have like this big official wedding with a white dress and a tuxedo and 15 billion grandkids or whatever, and all of a sudden it's a shock to you and you don't know what's going to happen with this. You don't know if you'll have the white dress or who will be wearing the white dress, you know.
But neither of us did. We
were I kind of wanted one, but I wore one the first time I got married, and I just felt like it would have been like wearing the same outfit twice,
which you don't like to do.
Which is hated it.
And so somebody said, no, my wife and I are scared. You know, we're married and we're scared. And so, and you know what? So go ahead and get the coffee.
Okay.
I got this for a little bit.
Oh, you don't need any?
Yeah, I do. I need this to touch up.
My back, my shirt.
Okay.
Oh.
Pat. So, hey, here's something about marriage rights. For anybody who's afraid that they're going to dismantle marriage rights, they might try. I think they'll be unsuccessful because there's so much wrapped up in it that they can't just do that. And there's so many kinds of marriage rights people fought for. People fought for you know, interracial marriages too, you know? And so to try to unravel something like that, they're going to have a hard time doing it.
Yeah, because not only can not be married as gay, we won't be able to be married as interracial too. That's two of them that have taken away.
But say something happened. We never thought Roe v. Wade would turn over and go back to the state. But I mean, what happened? It went back to the states. It didn't get eliminated completely. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Could you put this in the microwave for like 10 seconds? Thank you. Gay marriage happened because a new generation of people grew up who saw gay people in their lives and said, well, yeah, of course they can marry. Why not? That's what happened. So you have the more rights we get, the more the pendulum swings back the other way. And that's just how it happened. Don't be scared. I'm just saying, don't be scared. If the worst comes worse and our marriages are just like dissolved, we've got all kind of laws to still protect us as a couple. But here's the book. Edie Windsor, read the book if you want to pick me up. She's the one that made it possible for gay marriage to happen, to be protected through the Supreme Court. But her memoir is not like a memoir. Oh, on day one I did this. It is like a pulp fiction. She talked about the way people loved each other back when it was down. I mean, it's like pulp fiction. It's like reading a historical novel. That's a lot of fun. So get that. For all you folks, especially parents who want to know how to support your kids, get this book, Another Mother Tongue, by Judy. It is the history of the queer culture from way back forever and ever. It is the history of queer culture. You think that we just got born this way. We have an entire culture behind us.
Something else I want to bring up. I just saw over here where it says, keep in mind, Clarence Thomas's interracial marriage will be overturned if they were to turn interracial marriage.
Yeah.
But also, we look at that as a black-white situation.
Mm-hmm.
But also, did you notice that J.D. Vance's wife is of another race?
She's from India, I think.
I don't know how they look at that, but I mean, whatever. So, that means he married interracially.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Wonder who they have come over at night. God only knows what they're up to. But do we really care? Does anyone actually, they will overturn? No, no, they won't. I don't think they're going to overturn anything.
Yeah. So let's see what's here. I simply
they missed the first title. Did anybody see it? Let's see, concerned for special ed funding and department. I'm concerned for all of that too, really. I mean, we've been trying to be lighthearted and lifted up and everything. Here's the book. You want to tell them?
Here's the book, Edie Windsor, A Wild and Precious Life.
A Wild and Precious Life. Yeah, so we're concerned with it too. We're trying to be an upbeat and keep, everybody smiling and laughing and having a good time. But of course, we're stressed about it too, only because, and I don't care if Trump's in office or if Harris is in office, if J.D. Vance is in office, if Judy's in office. I don't care who's in office, as long as it's not affecting our rights. That's what it is. As long as I still get my Social Security check, as long as my kids are still welcome to go wherever they're welcome and do whatever they do. Some of that crazy crap we all saw online for those commercials and stuff was just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. I mean, I never even heard anybody defend it because it was anyway. And so they used a lot of minorities pitted against each other too. And that was hurtful. That part was hurtful, because to see that happen, I mean, if I knew what radio announcers that they used, I would make sure that I did not watch their shows because it was offensive.
So they're trying to cut out Social Security. Every Republican administration tried to cut out Social Security and Medicare. That's not new. And it is not going to be the new president's top priority. His top priority is how can I put money in my pocket? I mean,
she said I kind of look like Eartha Kitt.
Like who? Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt. Eartha was pretty. Thank you very much. But thank you. I didn't do my hair this morning. I just put this bandana on my head because, this is what I look like when I wake up in the morning. Aren't you lucky? When you look over and I look like this, don't you say, oh, God has blessed me. One more day to spend with Edie, huh?
Yeah. The gray shirt, humankind. That's what it says.
Oh, brother. I know, Scott. I know. I'm so full of crap. I can't stand myself sometime.
Yeah.
Let's see. Why are you
So-
ladies actually? Why do you ladies actually make sense? Well, because we speak the truth. The truth is spoken here.
We can speak in full sentences too.
Oh, full sentences?
We can.
Nuh-uh.
We do. We speak in full sentences.
Period.
Too.
So how do you feel?
No, I don't
Question
get
mark.
mine anymore.
How do you feel? Question mark.
Yeah, we learned to do that because of having to talk to Google on a microphone, right?
I want to thank you all for joining us, hanging out. Let's see. The truth makes sense. Yes, you're right. I mean, we're not trying to let's see.
Instant follow. Love ya.
Thank you very much. I can't.
Oh yeah, they got rid of that one. Yeah, you got to know sometimes when to just like,
Yeah.
Somebody take
Beautiful
care of it.
couple, love. Thank you from Florida. Then my wife texted me this morning. And she's sick. Oh. Well, she'll feel better. Hopefully.
Here we go. Tyler saying, no worries about the dismantling of the Department of Education. I rely on that to be in college as an estranged student. I am fearful. Okay. I've been knocking off one fear after another.
That's good.
Okay. Kennedy, the no vaxxer. Kennedy's going to be in and out of office in like 2.5 weeks, and the pharmaceutical companies are not going to let people stop giving us vaccines.
He's probably going to catch COVID before he gets there.
And then Department of Education, it's not going to get dismantled. Colleges need people.
They need them
who are
student loan money.
educated. They need them.
They need that.
They're not
student
going to
loan
let
money.
that go.
Oh my God.
They can't just rely on the people in private school to pay off to give money in their pocket. Honestly,
That's
there we
funny.
go.
That's
So,
funny. That's true. That's true. There's no way.
Keep
Colleges
following the money.
Do you think? Yes, keep following the money. As long as the money is
So
happening,
whenever-
that's where
Whenever
it'll be.
something scares you, follow the money. You
Right.
know what? Now that we're legally married, the federal government gets more money from us in taxes than they used to. Follow the money. People are going to look at the money and they're going to say, oh, wait, no, we're not going to get rid of that money. We want that income. Okay? Follow the money.
Let's see. What's your take on Obamacare being taken out? Well, they're
He
trying
tried to. He doesn't have a plan yet. He don't have the concept of a plan. So he
That's
can't
right.
take it out anyway.
Judy had a concept yesterday when we went grocery shopping.
Yeah, but I had more than the concept of an idea.
She knew we needed butter and milk. The rest of it was all just willy-nilly.
And next, some of the industries like education and pharma are not going to let Trump do everything he wants. Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
That
That's what I'm
pharma.
saying.
Oh my God.
Follow the
billions
money.
and billions of dollars. Hello. So it's not going to be long. Okay, I'm going to tell you this too. I'm going to try not to spend too much time. I guess we spent the whole thing on this. Maybe tomorrow we won't talk about it. Maybe. But I'm going to tell you what else. That Elon Musk.
Yeah.
It's not going to be long before him and Trump are going to butt heads. And Elon's going to only be a history and then what's his name? Trump is going to try to put some kind of fee on having an electronic car.
That's right.
And everybody's going to be like, wait a minute. I don't want an electric car. It costs me too much to have one. Elon Musk is going to be mad. And then he's going to be upset. And I'm going to tell you, before it's over with, Elon and him are going to be enemies, distant enemies. They're going to put charges on Elon, probably find out he's a pedophile, and he's going to be on some island somewhere. It's just.
And we haven't, Diddy's not done yet. Trump was over there.
Yeah, he ain't done yet. Matter of fact, they're probably keeping Diddy in jail with his mouth closed so that he don't say nothing until it's all over. Because Diddy had a lot of friends. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't know that Diddy was doing, things with children that weren't nice, because that's awful, But if I would have been invited to a Diddy party, I would have probably went until I found out that there was some bad stuff going on there. But if it was just a freaky party, I would have been there. So Trump, I can understand he was there. He was at a Diddy party, because we all know he likes somebody to pee on him. He really likes that. And he likes to grab an occasional crotch.
Well, he likes watching people pee on each other.
And the only way he could grab an occasional crotch is if somebody paid them to let him grab it. Exactly. He's not going to willingly be able to just grab women's crotches. My God. Honestly, a 15-year-old girl could whip his ass.
Yeah.
That's for sure. He's
okay. I'm reading more stuff here. My mate and I were just about to celebrate our 30th anniversary by finally getting married legally. Now we're afraid. Do you know?
Don't be afraid.
On my Facebook page, all of these people who officiate marriages were putting the word out there. Come on, call me. I won't charge you. They're getting all the marriages in that they can right now. All the legal marriages in that they can. So if you're worried about it,
jump in there. And if you live close to the Pittsburgh area, send me a private message and invite us to your wedding.
Yeah.
And we are coming.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, you better have yourself a cookie table. Don't have a wedding if you don't have a cookie table. Everybody needs a cookie table at a wedding, and I'm coming. You know?
Somebody says that I'm a Republican and I support you. Well, of course, there's
a difference between support and right and wrong. I mean, it's not like, we're not asking you to do nothing that's not, right. I mean, God, all we want you to do is just love your family and take care of them.
I can't have a wedding. I need a girlfriend first.
You can find one. Those are easy to find. Trump found a whole bunch of them. Right?
Anyone on here too? I am an ordained minister. This is Tyler. I'm an ordained minister and I will not charge. I will gladly marry any LGBTQ plus family for free. That's what I'm saying, Tyler. Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
So Tyler's on YouTube and he's willing to do weddings for free. Yeah. Now, does that mean a cookie table too, Tyler, or are you just talking officiating?
I have many LGBTQ plus family members. Yeah. And what about this? I mean, if you get married in Pennsylvania, you don't have to have anybody ordained to officiate the wedding. You can have a friend do it.
Yes.
And so Edie and I are here.
If Nurse Minnie says, if I get married, you guys are invited. You know we are. If you don't invite us and we hear about it, Yunzers are all about the cookie table at the wedding for sure. I'm gonna tell you.
And here's somebody says, my husband is ordained as well. Look for it, folks. Don't hold, if you're planning to get married and now you're scared, well, don't let being scared hold you off.
Oh, no.
Get married.
I think there ought to be a big rush on it by the end of the month.
Yeah, I think so, because all these folks are saying get married before Inauguration Day. We're going to do it for free for you. Get married. Find them. You probably just have to Google.
Yeah,
who's marrying LGBT?
We did when I got ready for us to get married. That's what I did. I Googled somebody that did LGBT, and it turned out she was very nice.
Yeah.
And you could tell she was part of the community right away. She never really officially, but then when she did come out, she had a wife with her, right. And she was very, very nice. The only 21 in Cali who I don't understand.
Okay,
Giant Eagle cookies, easy day. No, we don't. We want Aunt Sarah and cousin Emily, and you know how everybody for a cookie table, everybody in the family and all the cousins and everybody and aunts and uncles all get together and they all make about 3 dozen at least of their kind of specialty cookie. I don't care if it's peanut butter cookies or chocolate chip cookies, and then they all get together and make this great big cookie table. If you've never been to a wedding that has a cookie table, you're missing, man, because that's the way to do it.
I want to know. We got to check out how to find out how many gay marriages are happening between now and Inauguration Day. Because I bet it's going to be. This is what we talk about. Talk about uniting people. Talk about uniting and fighting back. You don't have to be a political activist. We just live our lives and we're fighting back.
Yeah. So for anybody that doesn't know who we are,
relatives anymore because they're all. Yeah. Well,
I'm Edie.
I'm Judy, and together we're the Rainbow Grannies. We're part of the LGBTQ plus community. We come on every Saturday and Sunday morning, 8 a.m. live on TikTok and on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube from Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. How do they find you on TikTok? Edie Rainbow Granny?
Edie
Rainbow Granny.
Yeah. I see we're getting more love. We got to figure out something that stands for.
Oh,
something that it stands for.
Oh, that we can do. Okay,
yes.
We'll do that.
Can anybody think of what that MAGA thing, right? That MAGA?
Yeah.
What would that stand for involving our community?
That's right.
It's something that we care about because we could give a about whatever that was. So let's see. It's got to be something. It would help me think that out, guys, because you guys are like on it. Let's see.
Starting fruit trees for food grown for women and children outside Pittsburgh, PA.
Yeah, where at? Send me a private message.
Make America generous again.
Well, that's nice, but it's still too close to what they had.
Right. Why get married before inauguration? People are afraid
Well,
of,
for
of the
one,
rights being taken away.
but no. I'll tell
Yeah.
you, for one, if you get married before January 1st, you can claim your income taxes, but right. So if you happen to have a baby, if you're getting ready to have a baby, if you have that baby on New Year's Eve before the strike of midnight, you
Mhm.
get to claim that baby on your
Mhm.
taxes. And they still got taxes, even though only some people have to pay them,
Mhm.
but some people don't, you know. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
too. We are all about a good time, love, coffee in the morning. We chit chat, we make jokes. Everybody knows I'm probably the funny one, but it's like, what is
And when
that?
you want the serious conversation, ask me a question and
But
you'll
it's
get it.
okay.
You'll
And
get
I
a
want to thank
soapbox.
you. But I want to let you know that we don't normally talk on politics or
Right.
religion. We're just doing that because of what happened this past week.
Yeah.
And as far as all the hate that you guys, whoever is
Let's
throwing up
not
on the
normally hear
screen,
that much. I mean, our moderators, we've got our moderators
we
getting
don't
rid of them
even,
as fast as
we
we
really
can.
don't care.
But
I
they
actually,
don't bother
it's
us,
right. They don't bother us. I
We
mean,
know
the
that they're
moderators
closet
said
cases.
they can handle it. They're doing pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of it coming at you because I don't know why people are angry, because if you won, there's no
Why are you
reason
still
to be angry. But
Honestly, you
yeah,
won. But
maybe
that's
it's
how we
like,
know that they hate
maybe,
themselves that much, that
oh,
winning didn't solve their problem.
that's sad.
I know, winning didn't solve their
You
problem.
making
They're
me
still a
sad.
closet case.
Come on out.
They're still closeted. And I mean, we know this is true. We've seen the most outwardly anti-gay people eventually come out or get caught in the bathroom.
You know what she means by
And then
that.
they get outed.
Oh
Okay,
my
Nick is
goodness.
saying love is part of the resistance, and Lopa, live out proud always. Yeah. And Tyler, there's a difference between a sore loser and a sore winner.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess a sore winner, just I don't know.
They're still mad that
They
we
want,
exist.
but I can understand if they want to like rub it in your face. I won, I won, I won.
Yeah.
Type that.
Yeah.
Say I won, and then that'll help the moderators figure out who to boost right away.
Mm-hmm. So everybody has gotten muted, and you're still listening because you were spreading hate. Look into yourself. Look how much fun we're having, because we all came out. When we weren't out,
Thank you,
we were
Rachel.
pretty sad, and now we're out, and it's like okay, and okay, more amazement growing always. There we
Oh,
go.
that sounds warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, love is
Oh,
always stronger than hate, and love will win in the end.
it does. It does. It always does. That's why it's
Yeah,
called love.
yeah.
So yeah,
Love,
well, see, that's what I
love, love.
understand would be
Do, do,
gloating, but
do,
this
do.
isn't like gloating. This is
Love,
weird stuff.
love, love.
Mutual advocacy, greater acceptance. That's nice
Mutual
too.
advocacy, greater acceptance. Okay, I
Let's
like
see.
that.
Let's see. What's this say? Yes, love will win in the end. Thank you very much for all the new
Love is
followers.
winning
Just
all
popped
along,
in.
and that's the other thing. Love
Good
wins all
energy.
along.
Thank you. We do have good energy. That's like one of the biggest things we get all kind of comments on, is how people come in here and they enjoy just watching us together and enjoy talking with us and everything, because they can feel the energy that comes from us. I mean, we know that the world outside that door has got so much evil and so much hate and so much just messed up potholes or whatever along the way.
Yeah, and you know how you feel like if okay, one of the things I used to do, I had a really hard week and I was closeted because the world had to be closeted then and all of that. And I would go on a Friday night to a lesbian bar, being women, right? And not even talk to anybody. I just sat there to be surrounded by lesbians.
Right.
So you know what else we can do now, which is real nice now? Let's get in the car and drive around the neighborhood and see what a rainbow flag.
That's funny.
And that's really fun. Just so fun. And we go to other countries and we're walking along, it's like rainbow flag. That's what you do when you need to pick me up.
So I have figured out another word that we have to block on our block thing.
All right.
Thank you guys. Keep typing.
Yeah, you guys sound like you have a lot of hate in your. Oh, this is somebody else who's got to go. They're projecting on us. Yeah, they're projecting on us. So, okay, I completely understand. The world can feel incredibly frightening at times.
Yeah.
Yes, it can. But that's why you come here and see that. Oh,
have a cup of coffee and laugh about something, and
manifest
it's okay.
Good more always. There we go. And the world is sad. Keep spreading your love. Fly a rainbow in my. I fly a rainbow in my classroom.
Ooh, that's really nice, because
they are
so many places.
Yeah.
are afraid. But you know what? I did see where they have like those groups in schools.
Yeah.
Remember Rita has one where it's
Yeah.
a group where the young kids all get together and they're gay kids and
Gay
or
straight alliance kind of
yeah,
group.
yeah. And so
Yeah.
there's that's available for a lot of the
Right.
children
Right.
so that we can give them safe place. Yes, thank you very much. Look, the
Uh-huh.
people are on it. While my brain's
Yeah.
sitting there trying to sort out the thoughts, you guys are typing it in there, you
We did
know.
that in our middle school.
And I
Okay.
tell you, honestly, appreciate that too, because that actually shows that you guys are really listening.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because there's a gay straight alliance for a lot of the young kids, and it
Mhm.
gives them a place to go hang out with other children. And so, as a gay parent or as a parent
Yeah.
of a kid that's gay, or I mean,
Mhm.
you don't even have to be. They can be
And if
straight
you
or
live
anything.
somewhere, if this is the teenagers, I guess, right? If you live somewhere where people are afraid to be out, and you're straight, and you're an ally, start the group yourself. Find some friends to start it with. 'Cause that's what my daughter did way back when. It was all these straight people who were in the group, letting their friends know, "Hey, you can come to the group," and they were still afraid. But look, maybe you got to be straight to start the path forward, so that
Right.
they know they can be safe.
And
You
whoever,
know,
so I
whatever
just
it
saw
takes.
somebody right here about okay. Justin says I'm a Republican, and
This
this
is
is my
making my morning. You two are so positive.
yeah. See, Justin, it doesn't matter to us, and it shouldn't
Right.
matter to a lot of other people. If you're Republican, Democrat, what was that,
Independent,
Green or whatever,
green,
you know,
libertarian.
we don't care. It's all about doing the right thing.
Right.
That's what it is. It's about doing the right thing. You know, I mean, I don't care. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care. You know, I don't care who sleeps in your bed. I don't care. Because as long as you don't ask me to pay your electric bill, I don't care. So that's
It is my rainbow is my new motto. They are safe in my door.
well, you know what, too? That's another thing that we
They
find
save
with
my
putting
door.
like a little
Yeah.
rainbow pride flags outside people's houses. Like you know, like they have those garden flags, the little ones.
Yeah.
Those are nice because it just lets you know that you're in a safe area, a safe neighborhood. It's the same thing when people put up Harris signs and Trump signs. If you break down on the highway, you think,
you know which house to go to.
which house should I go to? Well, you know who to go to.
Something I noticed in universities, I've noticed this was new, right? When I walked in some universities, when professors have their nameplate on their office, they have their pronouns there too.
So Tyler, I want to let you know, I don't think that you're blocked for long. I think that if you got blocked over in the TikTok, I think that that's only blocked for probably today. And the next time you come on, I think it'll be just fine. You know, so I don't want you to feel that you're stuck over here in YouTube land, you know, where you seem to be the only person carrying on a conversation, but we are with you here, you know?
Yeah. But let me say this again, what I was saying about the nameplate and having your pronouns under it. That means all the students who go to that professor's office know they're in a safe place. Right? And so, and I've been seeing it on people's emails and they put their pronouns on. And so if you're working somewhere and you've got emails, do that. Throw on the pronouns because that lets everybody know this is a safe place.
And that you're aware.
And it's such a minor thing to do.
You know,
but
that
it sends a message.
Right. You're aware that there is a thing going on where people are like making sure they know what your pronouns are and stuff, and that you're aware and supportive and yeah. Let's see, I have my email signature.
Yeah, I have it in my email signature.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you very much for all the new follows. What is Tyler's name? TikTok
name.
Tyler, type in your TikTok name and she sees if she can fix it. That'd be nice.
Right. I mean, type it in here and we can
type it in our YouTube.
On YouTube and we can let her know. And let's see.
Jeffrey James, do you?
Kisses.
Oh, thank you. That's right. Whenever you send gifts like that, we give kisses. Because you know why? We love each other. And you know what else? We're lesbians. Yes. And we're married. And, you know.
I'm going to type a TikTok name in TikTok for you so you can see it. Because, let's see. I can't see it.
It says,
I'll be back,
folks. @
Oh, look at this. Now on YouTube, you'll see this.
Yeah.
ITISTY. Okay. I already forgot what I say. IT.
It's at ITIS.
And then Tyler Lee.
Yeah, Tyler Lee. Okay. Thank you for being.
It is Tyler Lee.
Well,
That's a really nice
not
TikTok
all
name.
of
That's
us are
really
always the
easy.
sharpest tools in the shed. Sorry for your joke. Ashley, I don't even know what your joke was. Thank you very much for being here, though. We appreciate it. Don't cry. Sometimes, like anybody that gets what do you call it, blocked on our YouTube channel, or on our TikTok channel, chances are it's for one day, I believe. So, you'll be able to come back tomorrow and it'll be fine. Let's see. It's okay. Hammers are still highly. I don't even know what you're talking about. I must. Okay. Hey, Kent, how you doing? Thanks for being a follower. Just AJ. Thank you very much for being a follower too. Let's see.
I put another one in there. I think if somebody might have gotten blocked. Hey, Edie, I used to work with you at your dental lab. Hope you're doing well.
Heather. Let's see. Which dental lab? There you go.
So yeah, if anybody else gets accidentally
Heather,
booted
send
from
me a
TikTok, let
private
us know
message so I
because
can
they've
figure
been
out where we
busy.
were. Yes. Wesley says, sorry if you got blocked. It was by mistake, and he's sorry because they had his finger going, and they had everybody's finger going crazy.
It was my first time here. I found some very genuine ladies. Enjoy the weekend. I'll be back to visit.
Thank you very much. So,
okay. Emily wants to be a moderator, offering to help. Thank you, moderators. You're working so hard.
Why she got a mustache? Do I have one? If I have one, it's because I'm 65 years old now, and it happens. Why do you have no hair on your head? Oh,
it happens.
It happens.
I'm a gay Republican. I want to let other haters realize that.
That's right. You're out there. Let's see. I love your earrings. Oh, they are pretty.
I put the hearts on today because, because
you love
today.
Full of love.
I did. I want to have full of love today.
That's right. Thank you very much, everybody, for all the gifts and the follows and everything. Let's see. Tyler, what does Tyler say?
Tyler said, I saw the Trumpies commenting on TikTok. It's a shame so many are filled with hate, but I get it. And happy to have found you two gems. I'm so empowered to run for office myself at 21 years young. Do it, Tyler.
That's right. Go ahead and get started now. So one day we can say, we knew Tyler when.
Yeah, well, when you run, let us know. We can give you a shout out too, because we'll talk about politics if it's support of the LGBTQ plus community.
Hey, you know what? There's a smart ass nurse out there. That's what her name is.
Smart ass nurse.
That's cute.
I'm still missing some of these comments. If you write it again so I can catch it.
Thank you very much. Whenever I can't figure out anything, I always just say thank you very much for watching. Thank for all the gifts.
Yeah. Oh, someone saying, oh, we found Tyler on TikTok before they ran for office.
That's right.
Love, love, love. All we need. Love,
hi, ladies from North Carolina. Hey, my sister lives in North Carolina. We were down there probably last year, whatever, visiting. She's in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and it's just wonderful. Let's see. You guys are new best friends. Oh, yes, we are. We're here for you, Nurse Minnie.
So Tyler's saying, I would love to be the first LGBTQ plus president, but my girlfriend would never want to be first lady.
Well,
you would. You'd have a good time.
Me? Oh, yeah, because I just be decorating and eating fancy food. Man, I'll tell you, there would go the budget. There went the budget. When they put me in the White House, they'd be talking about, oh, my God, look what's going on with the budget. Because next thing you know, we'd have a rainbow room. Mm-hmm. I'd do one of them rooms in big old rainbow stuff, so that everybody that did tours in the White House could have their pictures done in the rainbow room, and they'd have so much fun. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we'd have pride celebrations probably once a month on the White House lawn. Mm-hmm. Have a bunch of bands. How about we'd have YMCA?
Dude. Yeah, because Trump might come and sing it with us because he liked that song.
Yeah,
he loved that song.
Let's see. I've been saying I'd run.
Okay, let's see.
Ashley
I've been saying I'd run in 2028 and be the first drag king president. All right, Ashley, do it.
Start now.
Do it. Yeah, because you start now because he ran his campaign for 4 years and Kamala only got to run hers for 3 months.
You know what, Wesley? They could call me up today and
Yeah.
say, Edie, do you want to be president? And I would say, have
Hell
you
no.
lost your damn mind? No, I don't want to be president.
And you know why? No, let me stop. And you know why? Because that would make me first lady. And she didn't want to see how I would decorate the White House.
It's not
I've got
even
no
about
imagination
that.
whatsoever that way.
It's not even, I would not want that kind of responsibility for nothing. Absolutely nothing. My life is really good right now. I don't even like, I mean, the
You'd have
things
to
I got
pick-
on my mind are so, if you guys would even think about the things I love Air Gardens. Like we have Air Gardens behind us. You know, that's what's on my mind right now. I want, Judy for president might be okay.
I don't think so. I have to pick the best vice president who we really want to run for president. That's
Who
what
would
I'd
you
have
pick?
to do.
Who would you pick?
Well, I would pick Kamala right now.
Oh, okay.
I think she was,
She's
and
got
then
at
I could
least a
step
start.
down and then she could step up. And then we could go, we might have enough for a beach house by then.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that one lady. You know, I don't know her name, but I see her on some of them talk shows and stuff. She's an African American lady, older. She's got natural gray hair.
Yeah.
That it's got that bluey color to it.
Yeah.
Who is she? You don't
What
know?
show?
She just comes on and she's like senator. She's a senator, I
okay.
believe. Anyway, I like the color of her hair.
Yeah.
I think that's why
Really?
we should vote for people if we like the color of their hair.
That's right. There was somebody we saw in a national convention. She's young. She's in the House of Representatives. She's African American. She's dynamic. I can't remember her name, but I'm sure we'll see her again. I want her for president.
That's right.
I think she'll be the next
problem
president.
with people who seek power usually shouldn't have it. You know, I honestly think that too. But with Trump, I mean, I'm trying not to talk about it, but I would think, and my son said this, and it just woke me up to the fact that I think he was bored. He just told Jasmine Crockett, that's her name. Thank you very much, Sadie.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes. You know, you guys are on it.
Because that's what happened when Obama was on the national convention. He just wowed us away. Well, now Jasmine just did it.
Yes, she's very nice.
Oh my God.
And so I think Trump was just bored. I think he's done that reality show. He's killed a couple, what do you call them things? Casinos.
Right.
He's bankrupted God only knows what. He's been through 3 marriages. I mean, he just has nothing that motivates him anymore. He's how old is he?
78.
Okay, 78. We all know about that erectile dysfunction thing.
Right.
So he probably
don't even work for him
probably
anymore.
got that erectile dysfunction thing. So he's just really, really bored. So he couldn't figure out nothing else to do. And he did have enough name behind him. You can keep reading that. He had enough name behind him to just like, oh yeah, we've heard of him before. Oh yeah, we've heard of him before.
And like we said, he's been in our face for 4 years every single day.
Even before that, he was doing them reality shows and all that kind of stuff. And what's funny is people actually thought that he was like, when he'd say, "You're fired," they thought he had some kind of like influence on this. This was a reality show.
Right.
You know,
it was made up.
It's made up, right.
Yeah. So somebody here said, okay, are you thinking of Rosa DeLauro with her purple hair?
No, it was Jasmine Crockett, right? Wasn't that her?
No. You talked about somebody on TV with like blue in her hair.
Right. I thought that was her name. I thought that was her name. I can't remember. Honestly.
Then maybe I'm
I don't know. I can't remember. She had really nice blue hair, and she's an older lady, and I just love her. You know, talk about uneducated. You right, Russell. You are so right, because you know what? At least my last name's not Stoner. I'm gonna let that go. 2 people sharing 3 brain. Oh wow, you guys are so. I thought on Elon Musk was. Oh my God. Oh, look how much they're hating us, Judy.
Oh, really?
That means we've got to like make out.
You guys are awesome.
Here, wait, you forgot to hate us because we're gay. How come you quit hating us because you hate us because we like Kamala, but you're not hating us because we're gay? Come on, get back with it. Last week you hated us because we're gay. This week you're hating us because we like Kamala. Come on.
There's always a reason.
Yeah, I like that making out thing. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the gifts, because every time you send gifts, it makes me want to just make out. Let's see. Oh my God, I just stumbled upon you. I love you. I love you too. We love you too. We come on here every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time. Make sure you're following us so that when you turn on your TikTok, when you wake up after your Friday or Saturday night partying with the wild crowd, you get your coffee and you realize, hey, there's Edie and there's Judy, and they are the Rainbow Grannies.
Look at this. They are just going so funny. So,
Oh my goodness.
so Ashley came over here, I think, because she can watch on TikTok, but can comment here because we can catch the comments on YouTube.
Yeah, I appreciate it. If you come over to YouTube, which is our Edie and Judy Rainbow Granny channel on YouTube, if you type, we can actually see it. Hopefully there's some moderators over here because Lord help them once the bad guys find out where the YouTube is.
Yeah.
I love waking up and seeing you guys love and light. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you for putting a smile on my face.
Oh,
Love it here. Love you, ladies.
You know what? I have so much fun doing this. We only have about a little under 20 minutes and we'll be off of here and we're gone for the day. And
but we'll be back tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. And we usually stay on about 2 hours and have ourselves, have some fun, have some coffee and everything like that.
Yeah.
Today, we could use a little help around here. If you're in the Pittsburgh area and you want to be our grandchildren, we could use a little help out in the yard.
Yeah. I've got some camping stuff to reorganize and put away. And so that would be nice too, if we can do that. But if Edie's got to do some digging to plant, then I think that's the priority.
Yeah. I have a few plants that need to be put in for the end of the year here. So we'll go out and do that. Thank you very much for all the follows and stuff. We still got a while. What we do though, we do shut down on our TikTok here early and we go over to our YouTube channel and we tell a secret. So your opportunity to hear about the secret, do you want to type in our name on our
Judy Rainbow Grannies?
That's right? It. Our YouTube name is Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. When you come over there, you get to hear the secret because we shut down on this. And then, but we want to make sure you subscribe and everything like that. Let's see what you're saying over here. I love that idea, Tyler. Let's see what was Tyler's idea. Thank you for being a light in the morning. Thank you, Tyler. It says Biden. Oh, okay. No, I don't want to even do that. I understand. Let's see. My girlfriend is in Philly.
Not too far. I'm sure I can convince her to help some lovely ladies out.
Well, we'd appreciate it, but Philly is a long way.
Yeah, it is a long way.
That's like a 4-hour, 5-hour drive.
We'll be in bed, wiped out for the day by the time she could get
definitely
here.
Nap time. Definitely nap time. I think today, I don't know if we were really planning on going to your dad's and working and stuff, because I was actually thinking about just kind of. But I'll do it. Okay. And we'll go over to your dad's. I bought yesterday because this is we're gonna lighten up here and let you guys know that yesterday I went and I bought us some of them palms. They had palms on sale. These big palm trees on sale.
Incredible, isn't it? In Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they had these big palm trees on sale for $6 and something. So I bought 5 of them yesterday.
Oh, Kim's on her way over.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you. I can't wait. So
talk about the palms and then I'll read what's on here.
I bought the palms and so I bought 5 of them. So I planted one here at the house in a pot. And so then we're going over to Judy's dad and put in a couple there. And we're just basically, I want to tell anybody here that doesn't know anybody gay or in the community, we're basically just like everybody else. We happen to have on rainbow shirts this morning and stuff, but we're just like the ladies next door to you and everybody else. We voted this week just like you. We had somebody lose just like some of you. And, we had somebody, win in different positions. It's all right. It's all right. It's all good. Thank you very much for that new subscriber I got on my TikTok here.
So let me read here on YouTube. Casey is here and says, trans woman here from New England, going to start watching every weekend. We need community more than ever now. Terrific, Casey. Come on back. We're here every Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m.
Tyler.
The Fluffy Raccoon. Oh, okay. Fluffy Raccoon is here, but changed the mind with this thing. Okay. Let's see. Tyler is offering to be a moderator if we need one. Kay says, I left TikTok to come here.
Thank you, Kay.
And Cecilia is totally left TikTok and came here. Okay, Fluffy Raccoon wants to say, thank you for helping me smile. Yeah. And you know what else works? Okay, you ready?
What?
Give a fake laugh.
I
See?
can't.
See?
I can't.
Whenever you're feeling down,
Yeah.
I should have saved that for the secret. Oh well.
Yeah, we'll tell
Cat's
it.
out of the bag.
We'll tell them another secret. We'll figure something. Let's see. But you know what? I did see that. I saw that on one of my medical things I was reading and whatnot, and it said if you're feeling any kind of stress, your stress factors, and with the cortisol and all that kind of stuff, give a fake laugh. And I would have thought that's crazy, right? But it is almost impossible to actually give a fake laugh. And we're sober. I can't imagine what we'd be like if we weren't.
And you know what else? If you're in a relationship and your guys are having an argument, you're like each standing the ground and you can't break it, laugh.
No, I don't know.
No. Make a deal with them, laugh, or say something funny. Say something funny, because you can't be angry and laugh at the same time.
You can't. You can't.
You can't be angry and laugh at the same time.
You know what? I'm going to advise the haters that might be on TikTok
to laugh once in a while,
or to give themselves a real name. Because if you have all those user number names, for one, that's the other name that you're using because you don't want to use your real name. Because you want to come on here and like be
anonymous hater.
Be anonymous hater. You know,
put your name to it.
Is that like
don't
anonymous sex? That's like when they do that one thing.
That's all they know how to do.
Anonymous. You know what? It's like that one thing.
You're gonna get busted in the restroom just like those others.
I'm gonna tell you what else too. If by chance we get kicked off of TikTok because of you saying something bad, we'll be over there on Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies on YouTube. That's where you find us, Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. Can one of the moderators type that in the screen there for me so that all these people will know where Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies are? Okay, on so what was I getting ready to write?
I don't know.
I lost it already.
I'm always waiting for a pause so I can read what they're writing on here on YouTube.
Oh, and I try not to pause because I hate dead sound. Right. We did have somebody nice on here say you guys should have a podcast. I saw where they were selling this podcast. We really need help with this kind of stuff. They were selling a podcast system through TikTok for us to be able to do, and it came with a microphone and a little box that had like sound things, and I don't know how it works, but I really do think we should do a podcast.
Yeah,
you know,
how is it going to be any different than what we're doing here?
I don't know.
And then I'll put Facebook Live on the phone, and then we have something for the podcast.
I don't know, but I don't know because I'm funny by myself, but I'm funnier when I'm with you. You know, positive energy. Thank you very much, Dragonfly.
Okay, let me read here. So this is okay. So Kay is saying, how have I never seen you two before today? You brought me so much joy today. Thank you. And Tyler here, laughter is the best medicine. And Ashley, say it with
you know, they have said that. Laughter is the best medicine.
Oh, yeah. Tara just came over from TikTok.
Thank you. That's right.
Becca, wish I lived closer. I would love to help you ladies out. Love your positive energy. We should just put that up someday when we know we got yard work or when a snowstorm hits or something. Just put out an invitation for everybody who lives nearby.
But you know, I do want to tell a secret when we get ready to just go over here. We only have like 10 more minutes, but I'm scared to tell the secret. You know, because if I tell the secret on YouTube, it gets recorded.
That's true.
And that means it's not a secret.
So that means we'll have to shut off YouTube before you tell your secret. What kind of queer activist group existed back then? Oh, boy.
Judy's back then.
Back then. Okay, I was 25 years old, and I moved back home to Pittsburgh, and somebody said, hey, go with me to the Gertrude Stein Political Club of Greater Pittsburgh. We were not partisan. We just looked for every political candidate who supported gay rights. That's what we did. And that's what was there back then. And that was the 1980s. And we've been around since forever. And I ended up I came into the group and they made me treasurer because somebody said she's good at saving money. Make her treasurer.
And she is good at saving money. She is.
And I became.
Remember, I woke up this morning telling you about that too. How much I appreciate you keeping us financially on track. You know, because if it was left to me, we'd be under the bridge.
No, that's not true. Because you weren't under the bridge when I met you.
No, but I love spending money.
Yeah,
I love stuff.
When you don't have it, you don't spend it.
No, this is true.
Yeah,
this is true. I've been not spending money for at least the past few months or so. I have, and when I do spend money, I don't spend big money. I don't go out and throw it on a charge card or nothing like that. I love the goodwill. you know.
There were all kinds of queer political groups that were back there then. We did lots and lots of stuff. And someday when folks want to know about that, send a PM and I can, private message, right? Yeah, PM and I could talk, forever and a day about the things we've accomplished.
Get down off of there.
So, but there are a lot of queer political groups now too, and people can start their own. Okay, Judy, we need financial advice theory. Just because I can make $1 stretch forever doesn't mean I can give advice on it.
Well, I can give you some advice.
Because
I just reached the point of 65 where I'm like retired now, right?
Mm-hmm.
My big advice thing to everybody is put whatever you can in your 401k or your pension things at home. Yeah. I mean it. I really, really mean it. Put whatever you can. Whatever your company is willing to match, make sure you put it in there too, so that you will get that free money that your company matches. Right. And then on top of that, and I mean this really, really serious, this is the voice of experience coming at you. Mm-hmm. Make sure that whatever paperwork you get, put it somewhere safe. I don't care if it's in a nice lock box. That paperwork because before it's over with, Tyler, you at age 21, before it's over with, you're probably going to have about 5 or 6 jobs, right? And in those 5 or 6 jobs, you're going to be done, put money in each one of your 401ks from each one of those jobs. Well, as time goes on, you forget where you worked and when you worked and what year you worked. I know right now it doesn't seem like you'll ever forget it, but believe me, you will. You want to be able to open up that lockbox and reach in there and pull out that paperwork and say, in 1924 or 2024, I worked at, I don't know, Wendy's. And I let them take out $1,000, even though it was just $1,000. And
it grew.
It grew. And you want to be able to put your hands on it. You do not want to let them keep your money. Right. So believe me.
If you are, any age now, but let's say this because you pointed out Tyler, who's 21. If you are young and you're making a decent income, put a decent amount of money away. If you are young and you are living from dollar to dollar, I did that. I was in my 20s. I lived from dollar to dollar. I had a daughter to support. The money was peanuts. I still made sure I put money away because even a little bit, $5
will add up.
It will add up. But let me say this too, that if you're in a situation where you don't make much money and you get a child tax credit money back, don't spend that money, invest it. Because you've lived all year long without that money.
But it is something to look forward to. I know how it is when you get back money off your taxes, and it's just like, woohoo. Because with my kids, I was always so broke. And when tax time came and we got our refund back, I told my kids, they always knew we'd get new shoes. That's how broke we were. We always got new shoes. I tease Judy now when tax time comes. It's like, do you mean we don't get no new shoes? Because we always got new shoes at tax time. But I'm going to tell you, now that I'm 65 and I do realize, make sure whatever they're going to match you, that's what's important. Right. Because that's free money. If your company is matching you $1 for every dollar you put away every dollar and pretend it's not even there. Pretend it's not even there, because one day it's all going to add up and it's going to sit back and you're going to be able to say, hell yeah, I'm going bingo with my friends because you can afford it.
Yeah. And the thing is, if they're taking the money out of your paycheck before you get your paycheck, you don't even know
it's pre-tax too.
Because we adjust to everything. We adjust to whatever our income is.
It's pre-taxed, right?
We adjust.
Even if it's like, how you get those little raises from your job and it may be a 57-cent raise, hourly raise. I know that's not much, but if you're used to living without that 57 cents, put that 57 cents in that account because it's going to add up. I want to thank you all for hanging out with us. I want to thank you for watching us. Is there anything anybody needs to say before we're gone? Because we're almost gone for today.
We need a title. We need a title. For the YouTube.
We need a title for our YouTube channel. What do you suggest we call our YouTube channel today?
That will make people want to come and look at it.
Something that jumps out there that says, okay, I love you too. Thank you very much. Let's see, tax time is when I'm paying insurance for the year and the small things that take out a monthly payment. Actually, we all have to work it whatever way we can work it. This is just the way I'm suggesting that you work it.
I just came across you guys just now, and I love your vibe. Thank you. So a name for this.
A name for our show.
A name for our show for today.
What was today?
Yeah.
Let's see. But we want love and life. Well, but we want something that people
Cinnamon toast comfort food.
Yeah, that's good. Because that evidently struck a lot of memories with a lot of people when they started thinking about tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'm making Judy cinnamon toast. She has never had, or if she has, she can't remember having cinnamon toast. And I don't know if that's something that, my grandma did for me or I, my mom did until I started doing it myself or whatever. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make cinnamon toast tomorrow. So you guys make sure you're here tomorrow, 8:00.
More gifts.
I love cinnamon toast. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make some cinnamon toast because it just seems, things are so modern day. Everybody's used to being able to run down to Dunkin' Donuts or whatever like that you don't think about the simple things in life like cinnamon toast. And don't worry. I know that this morning there was a lot of people that were all stressed out and afraid because of what happened with the election and all that. We don't have to be afraid. Don't be stressed out. We're going to be okay. It is all going to be okay. Believe me. And believe me, I mean, I tell a lot of people things are going to be okay. We get all stressed out and upset about little things, in life and everything. But when you take a nice deep breath and you relax.
Yeah. How about this? The Granny Power Hour.
That's fine. It's all going to be okay. I'm just trying to reassure you all. You can write down anything you want to and everything, but to let you know that we're fine. We're fine. You're fine. We're going to be here tomorrow. We're going to be here as long as we can. Love does win. You know what I mean? What's funny is there were so many people out here throwing so much hate and shade today that they didn't even have time to think about the fact that we are lesbians. We are part of the LGBT plus community. They were so busy hating on us for who they didn't vote for that they didn't have time. But we're all good. I can't have maple syrup. It's too sweet. Make me sick.
Terry's saying surround ourselves with love and like-minded people.
That's it.
That's right.
Surround yourself with love and like-minded people. And that's what you get when you come to the Rainbow Grannies. When you come here on
Proud pansexual here. Yeah.
All right, we're here. Yeah. We'll be here tomorrow morning. Make sure you're here. Now we're getting ready to go off of our TikTok because we have to come over onto our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. So this is it. Come on over.
Love you all. Come back tomorrow also 8 a.m. We're here every Saturday and Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time from 8 to 10. Come on, join us. Join the fun. Have some fun. Take the heat off and just relax and chill for a while.
Don't worry about it.
Come on over to YouTube now because we always share a secret on YouTube.
That's right. We got a little secret over here.
Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. Edie's got a link right on her profile. It takes you right over.
My profile.
So you folks, we're going to say bye over here, but you folks stay on. Stay on.
That's right.
See you TikTok. See you tomorrow.
Oh, I hate saying bye to you. I hate it, but we're over on Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies on YouTube. Come on over. Here we go. Boom.
And Tyler's saying, if you both ever need anything, I'm always traveling to PA. Let me know.
Thank you very much, Tyler. We're doing great. We're living life and loving it. We're having a great time. I want to thank everybody that came over to our YouTube channel. I also had a really nice time this morning. One of the things I'll do is because
you want to give some folks a few minutes to hop over from TikTok?
That's good.
Because Wesley's here now, so give folks a few.
Come on over. Come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. Come on over and have a good time. Come on over and be my friend on YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. Come on over. Nick, tomorrow you can play the banjo with us, okay?
We're going to get one. I mean, we're going to go out and get a banjo.
Well,
we need a banjo.
We'll use
the ukulele.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, so Sarah is here, Morgan is here, Shamika is here, Melissa is here, Julie's here. Nick is okay. Nick's been here, right? And so we need Bluegrass to do your YouTube song.
We do have a YouTube song.
We do have a YouTube song.
It doesn't come up on there because these are our lives we do.
Right.
And I
was wondering once in a while
and played by Millie.
Yeah.
Go ahead. This is a good chance.
Millie Raccoon.
Yeah, Millie Raccoon wrote a YouTube song for us.
Yes,
and it plays on our other YouTube channel.
Right, if you look under videos where we've recorded videos, recorded whatever, not the live, but the other ones, you'll hear it. We've got a song. I thought about whether I'm able to play it on here when we just start.
It'd be nice.
At the same time. So we'll see. Okay, Kim is here, Katie's here.
Sharon, thank you very much for finding us. Morgan, Kay, Kim, thank you. Julie, Melissa, Shamika, Sarah. You know what? Thank you very much.
Here. Okay.
Sharon.
Chrissy's here.
You know what? This is actually the most numbers that we've had on our YouTube right now. Right now it's showing for our live. 34 people on there, so we really appreciate it. Want to make sure that every one of you do whatever that is to click that, and like when you minimize the chat, click the thumbs up, and then I'm gonna get ready to tell you the secret.
Here.
Alita, thank you. Right, thank you. I'm getting ready to tell you the big secret.
I never know what you're gonna say.
Beautiful people coming together. Tara, thank you. Doesn't it feel so much calmer right now? Doesn't this feel so much calmer? I mean, it was wonderful for us to be able to have that many people on our TikTok this morning. Currently, when I look over at it, it shows 14,000. There was 14,000 people that came in and out of our TikTok this morning.
And I want to, Ms. Shay is here. But Tyler said, being awake for 48 hours. Tyler, then you are ready for politics because they don't get to sleep either. So you're ready. You can do this.
That's right. Mrs. Shay, but you need rest because you're young and you're growing.
That's right.
Let's see. Great live today. That's Sweetie Marie. And Sweetie Marie and Wesley, your moderators over here. And don't be surprised if some of them didn't try to find us. So, I'm not worried about it because you're not worried about it. Let's see. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad your positivity. This is from Michelle. Been a rough week. Yes, it has, Michelle. We do have like a lot of positive energy and everything. Yeah. But we woke up this week feeling pretty rough too. Yeah. I can't just say that we didn't feel it.
Right. I woke up on Wednesday. I woke up at I think 3 a.m, and I went down and started working because I can work from home. And I deliberately didn't look at the news because I wanted to wait till Edie was up and look at it with her.
Well, I had a friend text me probably 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning, and she let me know what had happened because her heart was aching.
Yeah.
And she needed to be able to reach out to a friend. This friend, we've been friends forever, so it's okay for her to reach out at 5 o'clock in the morning. Anybody else, I'd probably want to choke them, choke the snot out of them,
So, but you know what, though my secret is that we have a community. We built a community. Just the fact that, Edie got a friend who knew she could call. Just the fact that I know that I do have a wife that I could wait until she woke up and look at stuff together. Everybody finds somebody. And that's why we're all here. We're a community. And this is great. So Melissa, you guys make me feel like we are going to be okay because we are
going to be okay.
And Wesley, it was a rough week. My friend has a trans adopted child that just cried about the result, but it's going to be okay.
It's going to be
and crying was okay. Wednesday we cry and we grieve and we get it all out of our system. Thursday we stand up. Saturday we laugh with the Rainbow Grannies.
That's right.
And we pick ourselves up and we do what we got to do.
We shake it off.
We live our lives, and all we got to do is live our lives and be who we are, because everything follows from there.
The truth of the matter is we know we're not going anywhere.
That's right.
That transgender child next door, they're not going anywhere. We're going to survive this. Just like everything else that we've always shook off and survived. There's been rough times in all of our lives. And I know I said this earlier, we've all gone through rough times. We've gone through when our mom and dad may be getting divorced and we felt like it was going to be the end of the world. When we were getting a divorce and we felt like it was the end of the world. When my grandma died, we felt like it was the end of the world or everything. But it wasn't the end of the world. No. We came through it. We survived, and so here we are. We are going to survive again.
And everybody on here, everybody watching, everybody can reach back and remember a tough time.
Right.
It can be all the way back to childhood when you fell down and skinned your knee. Yeah. And you know what?
Right. Knocked your front teeth out. You thought it was the end of the world.
And you figured it out and survived.
It wasn't.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. We survive. We you don't think the human race survived all these thousands of years over some crap and some
Right.
dinosaur running at you or whatever, and you thought it was the end of the world, but it wasn't.
Yeah, Michelle was saying, I told my son that same thing. Be sad, scared, or depressed today,
That's
one
right.
day, but then we need to
Move on. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. You know, and
Right.
and a lot of people, all they need to do is just hear it. That's why
Right.
they listening to us, because they just need to hear it's going to be all
And
right.
everybody needs a different amount of time to mourn and cry
And we
before they're
all
ready
get
to
to mourn
stand
and
back
cry.
up, and that's okay too. I mean, we're
Mhm.
saying we need to do this. Everybody needs their own time,
But
and then
we can't let it
Yeah.
take us down into a
That's
hole
right.
and
Nope.
stay in that hole.
nope.
We have to be able to dust it off, shake it off, and know that it's okay. I'm really
Yeah.
glad that you came over here to YouTube, because everything just seems like there's such
Little
a calm, and that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
Sarah survived cancer
Uh-huh.
at the time when she thought it was going to be the end of the world, but it
And yet
wasn't.
I can still stand.
She's still
Right.
standing, and she's here with us this morning. I want to thank you for coming here and being with us this morning to help support the community, support
Yeah.
us. You know,
Support each other.
I mean, you guys,
yeah.
you guys are like, thank you, Rainbow Granny, for being. You are here for us too.
Right.
You know, we just happen to be the hub that allows the whole community to
to come
to
together.
us.
We're hosting.
Yes,
we're
we're the
hosting.
host. You know,
You come
but
on into our home and we host. We know you can find us if we got the rainbow flag on the front door
that's right. We're
at
here.
the top of a hill.
That's it. We're
Yeah.
the beacon. We're the
Yeah.
beacon. And you
Yeah.
know what? I mean, by us getting those couple of text messages from our
Mhm.
neighbors asking,
Mhm.
"Are you guys okay?" It lets us
Yeah.
know that we're the grandmas at the top of the hill.
Right.
You know, that they're looking forward to hearing from us and make
Right.
sure it's okay. And I'm going to reach out today to
Yeah.
make sure that they know that we're
Yeah.
okay, and we're checking on them too.
Okay. So everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing with us. Thanks for all the support. And come back tomorrow.
That's right. We'll be here.
We'll be here.
We'll be
Anything
here.
else?
Nope.
Okay.
Love
Love
ya.
y'all. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.